if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
don't stop. Don't stop. stop.
People on a freaking bus stop.
Wow, now David's overly bashful.
You've been watching too much Ted Lasso. You've gotten spoiled.
What was that?
Don, you're looking nice. Yeah, very moving. Very moving.
Thanks. You want to see me eat a sandwich?
Yeah, roast beef. You cannibal. The hell am I? Maybe I should stop for some liquor. There's no liquor left in my house. Somebody keeps drinking it all.
You know, your wife figured out that she was buying you liquor.
Oh, I know. That's not gonna happen anymore. I don't think. She thought she was getting me something healthy. It's flavored seltzer, right? Yeah, it's flavored with alcohol and stuff.
I mean, you were right about that, Bill. It's kind of crazy that she got offended by them asking for her ID. You think she'd be like, "Ooh, thank you."
Nah, it's annoying to her. She doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't need to be told she looks young for her age. She already knows. She's a very confident woman.
I think everybody gets offended when they get ID'd. Only later that you realise, oh, how fucking proud am I?
No, I mean, considering she's 58 years old, there, David, you know, it's pretty good, I think.
I got ID for a can of freaking air duster. I mean, it's fresh air, for God's sake. In a can.
That's because people huff it. That's why. There's actually at a lot of the retail stores over here, I think you have to be 18 or older to buy it.
By what?
The canned air, because they huff it. You have to be 18 or older to buy it.
I've never heard that. Really? That's something. No, not that they huff it. I just never heard them carding people for it. You start carding people for buying a can of whipped cream.
Well,
People huff that.
that's because
People huff that too.
that's because you haven't aged as well as your wife. You don't get carded.
If I live long enough, I can't wait to see you at 62 years old too. You look like smart pants.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna get hell for that. All the comments.
Oh, yeah. Come on, I just got lied to by the person cutting my hair, telling me how good I look for my age. Don't fuck it for me. I'm sorry, excuse me.
I knew he was gonna.
God, it's friggin' hot today. What's the temp up by you, Justin?
85 right now.
My car thinks it's 88, but my car lies. It's probably about the same thing, 85.
Yeah, I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what it says.
Now
on
with the sun beating on it, even though the tube is down and away, and still, it's always a little higher, a couple of degrees than it is. Oh boy. Walgreens. I'm going to stop for some drugs. And this Walgreens is dangerous though, because it's right next to like my favorite Harbor Freight is right next door. And I can walk in there and buy something every day and any day of the week.
I love Harbor Freight.
Me too.
They're always flooding my damn email with coupons too.
Oh, they really do. They spam. They spam you, man. You show a little love to that place, and they spam the crap out of you. But the deals are just, well, you know, and it's perfect because you're not buying the highest quality stuff that's gonna like you wouldn't buy those tools like that and work in a garage, you know, full time with them. But although some of the stuff they sell is pretty good, like they're you know they're higher level stuff, because they'll have this level and then they'll have this level. And the bare stuff is pretty decent, but it's perfect for people who are going to use stuff once in a while. You know, you don't need to spend the money for tools that are going to outlive your grandchildren.
Well, and what's great too is they're actually like Craftsman used to be. You can just take them in if they break them on replacement.
I'm not even sure if they're supposed to do that. I think their employees don't give a rat's ass. Oh yeah, no, okay, here's another one. I don't.
But you know, there was a couple of there's a couple, 2 or 3 mechanics that I ran across their channels, and they have pretty big channels. And they were kind of defending Harbor Freight, and they said their tools.
UK Paul supports Manchester United. I'm guessing he's from somewhere down here, London or somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, they were defending Harbor Freight, and they said that they actually use some of their tools on a regular basis in their garage, and they're just
Sure.
fine.
Well, sure. And like I said, they've got different levels. I mean, I've bought some Pittsburgh tools that I've had for a long time, you know. But I mean, like the torque wrenches. I got 3 or 4 different size torque wrenches. Anyway, you know, I got a big, gigantic. Well, not that big. They're really big when I ordered that. The other 3 I got from Harbor Freight, and they're still good. You know, the micrometer is good. I get stuff from there all the time that hold up. But again, how often are you using a torque wrench? You know, it's not like it's getting worn into the ground.
Right. Well, and the thing is too is Snap-on actually had some controversy around some of the stuff that they're selling because they found that the same manufacturer was making the same exact product for Harbor Freight, and Snap-on was selling it for 3 times as much, but it was the same product. There was no difference.
Well, of course.
What's happened here?
They are being made by the same manufacturers. You know, they supposedly have different requirements. You know, different.
Bora.
What?
You know, like how
Acceleration
how many times-
to reverse.
Oh, I don't know.
like how heavy a chrome coating does it get? You know, or whatever. You know, but I don't really care about that. They can look ugly as hell. I don't care as long as they work.
Well, the one that they caught a lot of flack for was actually a floor jack, and Harbor Freight was selling it for $200, and Snap-on was selling it for $600, and it actually turned out that there was any difference in the actual jack, except for Snap-on put their name on it. That was it. They said they were a bunch of these people were going over, and they said it was the same exact jack.
Yeah, I got a Harbor Freight floor jack. I've had a long time actually.
I like
Holds
it.
up. Yep.
I like that little air compressor I got from them. That little Henry's one.
Yes. Yeah. I have.
It's 110 pounds. It's a nice little air compressor.
I have a little bigger one, but I got that from Lowe's. But and Lowe's is another one. Like some of their, some of the power tools, they've, like I said, in Harbor Freight, they got different level of power tools. They got their cheaper ones, and then they got their better brand compared to blah blah blah. And the better one I think is Bear, BAER. They're pretty good. You know, but I don't, you know, I don't know. I got a whole bunch of Cobalt power tools, and they're holding up real nice. So that's Lowe's brand. And again, they're probably all made in the same factory in Malaysia or something.
Well, not to mention, if you're somebody that's just doing a little bit of house project, you're better off going and buying a little kit that has a circular saw and sawzall and a drill and all that in one little kit for a couple $100 versus going to Lowe's and spending $500-600 on a set.
Well, I actually use my drills pretty often because I leave them in the car because I use them at work. I use them at work for stuff. And don't get me wrong, they're not getting beat to shit. I mean, recently they did. I went through a bunch of drill bits, which is mine. I need some new drill bits. Oh, I guess I'm going to Harbor Freight. I broke some bits.
Did you see that fucking that extension tool they were selling for the drills now, and it's a little mini chainsaw?
Yeah, I think
I watched a couple of reviewers do a review video on it. I was like, oh my god, it was such crap. Dude, it couldn't even cut through a 2x4.
No, that's silly. If I'm gonna use a chainsaw, I'm gonna use a real chainsaw. You know.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know, I got one of those. But two.
It looked like a legit chainsaw and everything, and it looked really nice, but yeah, they couldn't even get through a 2x4 with it.
No, they don't have enough torque. The drill doesn't have enough torque for something like that.
David, are you ending on yours?
Well, I'm trying.
Right. Go on to on your OBS.
Yeah, it's fine. Right, guys. That's me finished. Everybody on Zoom, thank you very much for the chat. Everybody in chat, thank you very much for the chat. And I will speak to you all soon. I'm going now to watch football. So
go Lancashire or Lancaster or
Preston.
Whatever.
Oh my god, UK Paul's actually from Manchester.
So anybody who wants to continue the chat, if you see the link Laura's posted, go over there. I think she's taking Zoom over there.
I've already taken Zoom over there.
Right, and have fun. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna hit feedback. And so there's a, and we also need to have pleasure to that picture that we are inside.
Can you see that bird walking on top of the hedge there?
No,
So when it
it's
rains
too
hard-
far away.
It kind of makes that here a little bit. It's like,
It's suddenly got really noisy on Donald's.
Emma,
Can you see that?
this will be the third spring. Does not flood back to its flood.
Sounds like Carlos is in his house.
That's what I was just thinking. What was that, Bill?
You don't see that bird?
No.
He took
Oh yeah,
off.
now I can. No, it flew. I did.
Yeah, he was walking on top of there's a hedge. I don't know what he was looking for, but looked like he was hunting on top of the hedge there.
I need to go
Oh, I'm gonna-
and find Uncle Bip. There he is.
Well, I'm gonna go inside, so I'm gonna have to check out, and check back in because whenever I unless I leave the car running, when I check out and check back in, it doesn't reconnect to the audio properly. I have to leave and come back, so I may as well just leave. But I'll be back as soon as I pick up my fluticasone or whatever, my nasal stuff.
Well, we're gonna be on for a while anyway, so.
That's a code name for alcohol.
Oh, Walgreens does have beer. All right, I'll be back.
Okay.
You've got to go shortly, haven't you, Justin?
In about 45 minutes.
Anything I would like to
I've still got a while.
while.
But it's only going to be like 15 minutes long. It's not that long.
Ah, okay. I'm just adding more videos to the playlist.
I just said far better. Like, could be there.
Why is that not live? There we go.
I'm next to Harbor Freight Tools too.
But in a different area. Donald at the moment does sound like Carlos with all the background noise.
Yeah, because you're like picking up just little hints of his voice.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's in a fucking tunnel.
See, this is the reason I want to get a drone that flies at night, just because of Paul's videos.
If the wind isn't a big factor there, I would say go with the Nano. But if you guys have a lot of wind all the time,
We have a lot of wind all the time.
I would probably go with the light thing because it has way stronger motors and it doesn't have the wind issues like the Nano does.
It's the reason I can't fly my drone right now.
So that's what I'm saying. Like the Nano, it's not very good in the wind. That's one of the big problems Paul has with it. But the light actually has, from what most people have said, actually has a better camera. Plus, it has stronger motors and everything too. So that's just my recommendation. From what everybody's told me and I've seen, I would probably go with the light. Because honestly, when Paul sent his Nano in, that's when he should have changed stuff and got the light instead of ordering 2 Nano.
According
I would have
to,
just
according to what I'm reading here, my Mini SE should be able to go up to 37.8 wind speed.
Yeah, they're actually rated pretty high.
I didn't realise it was that high.
And the one thing you want to do is, like, if you get stuck with the wind blowing against you and you feel like your drone's not going anywhere, you want to drop it and then zigzag back.
Yeah.
If you zigzag through the wind and drop it to a lower elevation, usually you get your drone back to fun. That's just don't panic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like if the wind starts,
I might test it one day.
because that's what I'm saying is if the wind takes your drone, it's not a big deal as long as you don't panic and you know what to do. What you want to do is turn it back towards you, drop it down to to 50, 60 feet, or whatever the hell that is in meters.
Yeah.
And then you want to zigzag back and forth as you're coming back. And then it will cut through the wind, and then eventually it will break through and you'll get back. And then when you're flying in the wind, just make sure you're monitoring the battery. Don't fly as long.
I don't actually have my drone up too long anyway.
Like I said, that's one thing you got to remember when you're flying with really windy. It's not a big deal, but you want to have that extra battery if you have to fight the wind to get back. So that's one thing you gotta pay attention to too. But as long as you do those few steps, I mean, you'll be fine when it's really windy. It's just a lot of people, their drone will start getting taken by the wind, and then they'll fucking panic and they don't know what to do. And it's really not all that hard. Just take a breath, drop it, turn it around, zigzag back.
Oh. It's weird seeing Donald as a cow. Dominic should be up shortly.
Whatever happened to Tim? Did he just not come back in the chat or what?
I think he just didn't come back in the chat.
Yeah, I never heard from him after that. And usually it don't take him but like 20-30 minutes to get ready. That was probably over an hour ago.
Yep.
He must have went straight to work then. Maybe he had an early start today.
Let's go and find Dominic's channel and see if there's any videos I can add to it.
What the hell is Dominic doing?
He's probably just got up. Yeah, David? 1918. Yeah. He's not Northside Hawk, isn't he? Here comes Bill. Ding dong. Have you noticed I turned the sounds back on Zoom?
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
I actually like having that on only because it does tell you when somebody leaves or comes in.
Yeah, that's how I knew you left before, because it made a noise. And I was like, he didn't tell me he was going.
Like I like it too because then like when I'm doing my lives at the house, if I go outside and I got my headset on, I can hear whether somebody leaves or not.
So Donald hasn't moved since I left.
No.
No, he's being Carlos and making a bunch of noise in the background.
I don't even think he can hear us either.
He's screaming at why is he screaming at his little brother?
I don't know.
Yeah. No baby. Thank you, Don.
I told you I was here.
Yeah, you
All day I was here.
say you went to lunch, but then hey, I don't know what goes on.
My lunch.
Ooh.
Ooh, he's getting told off.
I'm like, I did find out that, I used to whole building with my walk. And I had to find out.
I like how we all shut up to listen.
I know. Of course.
Yeah, who doesn't want to listen to drama when they're not involved in it?
We all
Absolutely.
Ooh, let's listen.
Drama's always the best when you're not in the middle of it. That's like when you see two people going at it at a gas station or something. You don't get in the middle of it, but you sit and watch it.
Alright, that's some more videos added.
Ooh, Donnie's in trouble.
Let's stop playing my videos. Right? Oh, I wonder whose the video this one could be.
What?
I just hope we don't hear nothing too bad in the background. Well, this is why I wanted divorce.
or a crash and a loud thud.
I'm just watching some fireworks right now.
Oh, you're looking through some of my old stuff there.
I've added it to the playlist.
Well, this has also got a whole bunch of lightning, so.
Hi, Donald.
Hi.
Have you finished being told off?
I wasn't being told off.
I don't know. We heard some loud sounds and voices and stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah,
but we
she's
weren't
loud.
paying it. We weren't paying attention though. No. We wouldn't do that.
Yep, a coworker. We used to all work together in the same office, and now she's working from home, but she had to bring in an old computer, so
Oh, that was a coworker.
we had to
That
go and get caught up, and she just had another grandbaby, so.
That wasn't the missus.
You what?
Sounded like she was yelling at you.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting to hear this is why I want a divorce. Yeah, from our end, it sounded like you guys were arguing.
Oh, And when it comes to my wife and I have never had an argument. Not like a yelling at argument. We've had
Never?
disagreements. No.
Oh.
26 years. If it gets to be a point where one of us is upset enough to yell at the other one, we don't yell, we just walk away and then come back a little bit later and figure out the solution.
Yeah, I don't get into any screaming matches with my wife either. 'Cause, I wouldn't be able to understand her. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Well, it's like arguing with the Spanish woman. You're going to lose that 9 out of 10 times.
No, you don't want to. In fact, I know when to stop talking to her. The other morning, she wasn't feeling so hot. She was awake, and I asked her, I forget what it was, a very innocent question, and what time you getting up, or are you going to work, and she answered me, but I couldn't understand her, so I asked her again, and she screamed it at me. It's like, okay, good night. Walk away.
She's only hit you twice, and I was out of line.
Well, she wasn't feeling, I know. Well, she wasn't feeling good, so I just leave her alone.
What was that?
Later on, she talked to me laughing and smiling like it didn't happen. So you gotta learn. You have to learn. It takes a while to learn, but you learn eventually.
What was that?
She's usually-
Hangover?
She's usually no, she doesn't drink. She's usually a whole bunch of sunshine. Seriously.
No, I said the movie Hangover.
Oh.
He said
never seen
she
it.
beat you. No, he said she beat you, and he said that was only twice, and I was out of line. Oh, Donald, did you end up watching Horrible Bosses yet?
No, I did see Horrible Bosses 2. Is it any good?
Did you like it or what?
I didn't get to see it.
Oh, I thought you.
I said I saw that Horrible Bosses 2 is like available on my streaming services,
Yeah.
and asked you if it was any good.
Yeah, remember I told you, but you had to rent the first one. It was like $3 or something, remember?
Yeah, you said rent the first one.
Yeah, rent the first one, then watch the second
I'm asking, have you seen the second one? Is the second one any good?
one. Yeah, they're both really good, yeah.
Oh, okay. Do I have to watch the first one in order to understand the second one?
For the most part, yeah, they do tie into each other. I would definitely watch the first one before you watch the second one.
Then no, I have not watched it.
Yeah, I hate when they do that when you have a streaming service, they'll have like a sequel to a movie, but then they won't have the original. It's annoying when they do that.
Netflix does that a lot.
Yeah, they'll have part 2, but they won't have part 1.
You know, it's more annoying when you're driving through a parking lot and people just wander in front of your car without even looking. That's annoying.
Well, you can always claim the law they passed in Florida. They were rioting and they smashed the car. So you punch the gas.
I just, people are just so arrogant. Ugh.
I love how this dude's out here leaf blowing and the wind's like 15 miles an hour and it's just blowing right back where he's blowing it from. Like, why are you even attempting it?
So I'm enjoying Bill's video right now.
Did you so? Oh yeah, look at the lightning. You like that? Pretty cool.
Yeah, all the videos she didn't give the thumbs up to.
If you double check, this one's got a thumbs up, thank you.
She started going through all the videos earlier and she was watching and realized she couldn't thumb them up or anything.
Yes, I've been pressing.
Dang, that's awesome.
I've been
That
pressing.
video looked bad.
Carry on, Donald.
I was just gonna say that video looks like the opening to Blade Runner.
That's 4th of July, 2 years ago. I just put the drone up here to us just to get the fireworks. And then, you know, those fireworks, you see the big ones there. And off in the distance was a lightning storm that just stayed and stayed and stayed. I pulled a whole bunch of stills of lightning strikes out of that.
Oh yeah, the lightning storms in Florida. Ridiculous.
Actually, I was streaming this live too when I did this.
Yeah, I noticed you don't stream live too much from your drones. You were kind of a little live stream drone whore there for a while.
Yeah, I know. Well, you got to fly the drone to actually stream from it. You know, I keep charging them up and planning on going and then not going. Like
the
today,
drone,
for
he
example,
wasn't even
while
flying,
we're
he was
bagging.
walking around. Remember that?
What was it?
I said at the drone meetup last year, you were just walking around with the drone. I sat with the
Well, I know,
iPod and kept the chat busy while he was walking around with it.
No, I streamed from that drone for hours, actually.
Well, what's good about the Air 2 and the Air 2S too, or any of the bigger drones is, you know, with the built-in fan, you don't have to worry about them overheating. I wouldn't do that with a Mini 2.
Yeah, no, it worked good, you know.
Well, they actually
Well,
have those handles too that you can attach to it, so you can
Well,
carry it around. like a hammer.
I was doing it through my cell because there's obviously no internet down there. And I was sitting there thinking, well, maybe this year instead I'll hook up a camera to an actual laptop or whatever, but then I'd have to sit there because my phone would have to be nearby so I'd have internet. You know, so I wouldn't be able to fly.
Right.
You know, But in that particular case, I was able to just fly, bring it in, walk around with it, talk to people, fly, and you know, it was pretty convenient. Plus, AirTwist has a pretty decent camera on it, so you know, looks pretty good.
You did get some good crotch shots last year for sure.
Yeah, Adrian was nice enough to grind for me.
I did. I was sitting there keeping his chat busy, and all I see is him walking around with the damn drone, and every once in a while, a little crotch shot in the picture.
No, I put the thing down on a table, and everybody would come up and just, yeah.
So it'd just be standing there right in front of it.
They're very proud. Tell you what, it was hot enough that thing was. I wanted to, for some of that stream, I put it above my head. It was streaming what was going on, and fanning me at the same time. Felt great. Like I flew it over Dennis and Rodney for a little bit so they can get a little breeze. They were appreciative.
Yeah, to be honest though, you were kind of, I would say you're probably one of the pioneers as far as you kind of started the whole live streaming with the with a lot of, besides the sunrise stuff that everybody was doing, but you kind of started the whole live streaming while you were flying and all that. Not a lot of people were doing it when you started doing that.
Well, some guys were doing it, but they weren't doing it with the new Fly app. A lot of them at first couldn't figure out how to do it. I did right away, and then all of a sudden I'm an expert. It's like, what the heck's a big deal? You just send yourself the link, and you know.
Oh, I had to ask you how to do it too because I wasn't sure. I remember you told me how to do it.
What was that link? You had to know how to put the colon. You had to put the link in right. And then all I did was I just copy it from what I created. I copy it, email it to myself onto my cell phone. Just copy and paste the link into the Fly app. That made it easy. That was the easiest thing. All right, I am going to go into the Walmart liquor store, which I never do, because I was past Total Wine and More when I decided I need alcohol. and this little guy across the street that I used to go to, who I'd like to support, but his prices went up. I mean, he was already too high, but I'd go there to support him anyway. Well, they went up even more, so good luck to him.
Well, should still be here when you get back.
Okay.
But I will be right back.
10 to the 4. Really just running.
Ugh.
Oh, cool. We get to watch Bill's car get stolen live. Somebody gonna break the window and take his phone. All of a sudden, see his window shatter and his phone disappear.
You know, that'd be an awesome live stream.
Oh, that'd be 1 million plus views on a short right there.
Some crackhead jumping in, going for a joyride, and we start egging them on. Do a donut. Fuck the police.
Yeah, not even like threatening to call the cops. We're just telling them what to do with the car.
Oh hell no.
Did you see that Genesis his dad got? Man, that thing is freaking nice.
The what?
That Genesis that his dad got?
Bill's dad got?
And I want to say that thing has a twin turbo in it too. lot of the Genesis have, most of them have twin turbos in it. Those things are quick little cars, I'll tell you what. One of my old managers had one of those, and that thing was fucking fast.
I'm back.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, 'cause every time I wake up I feel
I mean, I meant, oh good.
Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts.
One thing I think is really cool on those new camera systems they have on those cars, how it gives you the overhead view.
Yeah.
It almost looks like
that's magic.
Do what?
That's magic. When they show the overhead view of the car.
Yeah, it's almost like they got a 360 selfie stick thing to the top of the car. Well, I'm sure it's using it's got to be using like 5 or 6 different cameras and then stitching it all together to make that. It's just weird how it gets the overshot.
But it does it so good.
Yeah,
Well, I think they probably have just a stock image of what the car should look like from above.
and then it just kind of stitches the surrounding around it.
And yeah, and uses that basically hides the stitch underneath the graphic of the car. That's how I do it. Do what?
I just added a video to the playlist.
How long was that video, TJ? This morning?
I don't know, I didn't watch all of it because I had to.
You cut it out in the middle of it. You're like, sorry, it's too long.
It might appear back up in the playlist.
Well, what you could do too is just, I mean, it might take a little bit more time, but you could. Oh no, because then you'd have to screen record all of them or download them.
Yeah, and I want to actually give people their watch time.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
That's why I shared the screen from YouTube.
But you're using OBS, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you could just do a nice transition in between videos if they're too long, like if they're like 10 minutes long or something.
You know what I like about this avatar?
That's an improvement.
You guys can't tell I'm scratching my balls right now.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just hoping you're dressed.
I'm at work, so yes, I'm dressed.
He's at work talking about scratching his balls. He's probably sitting next to the HR office.
I'm the only person here in the office. I'm the only one that actually comes into the office anymore. Everyone else works from home.
Well, why do you go to the office? Just to get out of the house? Or what?
When I work from home, I do it in an office downstairs, and then I noticed that I was not going downstairs at all because that's where work was. And so...
I guess it isn't all as glamorous to work from home as people make it seem to be, huh?
Well, there's positives and negatives. I can focus better at work.
And then you end up on YouTube with fuck
me. I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clear.
Kind of makes you wonder why they're paying for an office and nobody's at but one person.
Well, we have a salesperson that comes in the afternoons for a couple hours. We have a lot of equipment that I would not want to keep in my home. A lot of video equipment. So we needed someplace to store that.
What do you actually do with your money at?
I make videos. I produce commercials.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you guys? Do you guys tend to do like? You guys do online ads, like videos for ads?
We're doing a lot more of that.
That's what I figured. I was going to ask you if you guys seem to be transitioning more into that.
Yeah, we're transitioning away from being cable run ads. And doing a
I
lot
have a
of
feeling. I have a feeling cable that it's not going to be around much longer.
Yep, it's on its way out.
I think what it is it's going to be a streaming box that they give you with a bunch of apps. So you can get like deals by adding them all together or something.
Well, our company has already gone to Fire Sticks. And so you get the Fire Stick and you download our company's app and you get those channels that we have contracted for.
Well, I think it gives people more control over what they want and what they don't want. You know, if somebody doesn't want the local channel, they don't have to buy the app, right? Like they can buy just the Netflix they want to watch.
Right, and that's why most cable companies are going to being internet providers instead of actually video providers.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I mean, we've noticed out around here that they're very focused on laying fiber lines for all the internet. They're not really focused on the cable side of it anymore. I just don't see the point in, like, I got like 6 or 7, no, I would say I got 6 streaming apps that I use, and it's plenty. Like, I get almost everything I want to watch on them.
Oh yeah,
It's still cheaper than paying for cable every month.
I don't pay for any streaming apps.
So you
I got
use Fire?
well, I do have the cable for free since I work for the company, so I get the main channels. But I use like Tubi, and I will once a year purchase a month of Netflix. I have yet to buy Disney.
Well, if you buy, actually, it's better if you buy Disney or Hulu to buy. You can actually get them bundled together for like $11 a month or something. It's actually better to bundle them if you get one of them, because you'll pay about $15, $16 if you get them separate. But you can save like $4 or $5 by bundling them together.
Well, the thing is, I'll get the service like Netflix. I'll buy it for a month and watch all the shows that I have missed out on past year, and then cancel it after a month. So.
Oh, I mean, that's the way to do it, though, right?
I catch up, and so I don't keep a running subscription on anything.
On my Fire TV at the house, I jailbroke that, so technically I can get onto any thing, but, you know, me and the kids and everybody use all the Netflix and all that stuff on our phones and stuff, so I just pay for it. It's easier to do it that way. But the TV I have in the bedroom at the house is actually jailbroken. It's Amazon Fire TV. We actually had a store, the sheriff here busted a store not too long ago. They had like 12,000 Fire Sticks that were jailbroken. And it was like a little mom and pop store that was selling them. And they ended up getting them for that. They seized all the Fire Sticks.
Justin, now you asked about the video of TJ.
Oh, yeah.
It's on there.
How long was it?
It's 9 minutes 26 seconds.
I'm surprised he thought we wanted to look at his ass.
Just gonna fill the gap. I've got to take some videos out of this playlist because I don't know what I've got them in.
Well, and the problem with the videos, it doesn't really look all that natural because TJ keeps like every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
looking
TJ's
behind
looking
him,
behind him.
and you can see him doing it, and it just looks like if he trusted the drone a little bit more and just kind of naturally rode and kept an eye on it every once in a while, it looked a lot better. But every 2 seconds, he's looking behind him. I actually did the follow me mode on my car one time and got up to about 30, 35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, man, it looked like a damn car commercial. The drone, because the drone will do these random swoops around the car. Like they're just really random. They'll do these different like swoops where it'll jump in front of the car and then go back around. And it did. It looked like a professional car commercial. It came out really well.
I think TJ would have been better though, having his camera a bit higher.
Yeah, I just got up into, I put the drone about 120 feet in the air, and then I got onto this big open road and I just walked onto it, and it just swoops it in around it and everything. It looked like a damn car commercial.
Which drone were you flying?
Do I?
What drone were you flying?
The Air 2. That's why I couldn't get up past 30, 35 because the Air 2 only did 42 miles an hour. So if I got up any faster than that, it would outrun it and then it would lose block. So I had to stay at that 30. But I put it high enough up to where it wouldn't hit anything either. So, because the tallest thing around me was probably a 30-foot tree. So it didn't hit anything. It was way up in the air. I put it about 120, 130 feet in the air.
Wedging Biggs in the chat.
What's up, Wedge?
Hey, Paul.
So what did you think, Bill?
I just showed it. Nobody paid attention.
I did Screwball.
Oh, we were waiting for the... Well, no, me and Donald were waiting for the crackhead to break your window and take his phone.
Why was there a crackhead you could see?
No, we were
hoping.
What kind of neighborhood do you think I live in? I got a bottle of. They didn't have very much choice at this store for peanut butter whiskey, so I ended up just getting, the usual. The hell you call Screwball. And I got something I haven't bought in many years. I bought Frangelico. Do you guys know what Frangelico is?
Nope.
It's actually a little on the classy side. It's the kind of thing you would have like a shot with an espresso after dinner in a fancy restaurant. It's made from hazel pear, a delicate liqueur that will delight your senses with a surprising hazelnut experience. It's made from hazel.
Okay.
It's made from hazelnuts, wildflowers, allegedly by Franciscan monks. According to legend, Friar Angelico lived 3 centuries ago in the rolling hills of Piedmont, in the shadow of the Italian Alps. Through his love of knowledge and nature, and apparently booze, he created a precious liqueur made from carefully selected hazelnuts and other secret ingredients. We continue the tradition by proudly offering this fine liqueur in honor of his name, with natural hazelnut flavor. Yeah. Product of Italy.
Bill, Wedging Big said hello to you.
Hi, Paul. So I'm gonna be all fancy schmancy with my Frangelico. No, it's great
Sounds
coffee.
good, Bill.
It actually is. It's very light tasting. It's not. It's only 40 proof. It's not. It's not. Like the peanut butter whiskey is like a sledgehammer compared to this.
Hey,
Really?
Daniel.
That peanut butter whiskey is already
guys.
like me.
What's that?
That
Don?
peanut butter whiskey the screwball is already too light for me. And you're saying this is even daintier?
Well, it's not heavy with the nut taste is what I'm talking about. You know, it's.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to explain it. It's not. I know what you mean by too light because I'm an actual normal regular old bourbon drinker. You know, and the sweetness. That's why I drink the peanut butter whiskey on the rocks. I don't ever mix it with any. Well, actually, that's how I drink bourbon too. But I know what you're saying. And then drinks that have more of a bourbon flavor, you know, a stronger bourbon. That's why I kind of like that Ugly Dog, which I think you would probably like, because even though it's got the peanut butter taste, it's not overwhelming peanut butter, and it tastes like bourbon because it's actually they actually brag on the bottle the only peanut butter bourbon. So I think you'd actually like that, yeah, like a little less sweet. But no, it's just a nice. It's the kind of, like I said, it's kind of like if you like having a strong coffee or an espresso or something after a nice dinner, and you'd have a little effort, you know, a little shot of something on the side. Like
and you sit there with the other ladies and you giggle and take a shot.
I mean, like B&B or do you like B&B? You don't know what that is. You guys are not fancy. It's Benedictine and brandy. B&B, it's called. It's a liquor.
Sorry, I didn't answer because I was in the process of resizing some text to match up. I was actually lining up some text.
You know, or Grand Marnier, another good one with a strong coffee after. I almost bought the bottle of Grand Marnier, but it's
crap,
so friggin' expensive. Anyway, these liqueurs, even though they're lower in alcohol, they'll get you drunk fast because there's so much sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I used to be able to drink a bottle of bourbon. I'm not bourbon, Scotch. Back when I used to drink Scotch. And don't get me wrong, I'd be drunk, but I wouldn't pass it out. You know what I mean? I'd be fine-ish. But once I drank about it, I split a bottle of Grand Marnier with somebody, and my God, I was plowed and sick as a dog the next day. Never did that again. That may be the last time I actually drank it. I sound like an absolute alcoholic, don't I?
No.
I wouldn't say absolute.
Absolute's okay too, actually. Absolutely.
Hey, Reggie Big, have fun flying. I wish I could go out and fly.
I'm supposed to be weed whacking today, trimming today. It's so damn hot. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring in your yard. You can watch me roast in the sun.
Yeah, get the camera out and let us watch you trim your bush.
So I've just watched this video of TJ crashing his drone.
That's just wrong, Don. TJ crashed what drone?
This was his Air 2.
How did he crash in Air 2?
Instead of,
He was let it by itself.
yeah, it was flying. It was having it track him, but it stopped.
Oh.
Instead of going downwards, he pressed upwards, so he hit the tree.
Oh. Well, that's not a good maneuver. I thought this guy said he was going to cut this tree down. I guess he changed his mind. Alrighty. Guy knocked on the door to tell me the neighbor wants to cut down this palm tree that's in between our properties, which is good because it's actually partially on my property because our property line is on the outside of our fence. But, you know, with Judy next door, if she wants to cut it down, I don't give a crap. Cut it down. That's what I told him. We like her, so do what you want. And sat there in his truck forever and then just never did it. I wonder why.
Maybe he wanted you to help.
fat chance. Actually, my wife wanted me to ask him how much to get rid of that stump that I left after I cut the palm tree down in the front of the house. I don't know. I'm surprised she didn't ask me to cut it down instead of paying somebody. I'm glad she didn't, because I would have said yes, and then I would have hated it. You know. I think I'm gonna get the weed whacker out. That's not a euphemism.
You sure?
It's a big tallywhacker.
Weed whacker out and trim his bush.
Trim in the bush. Now the dogs see that I'm home. Very excited.
I love it when clients make their own logos.
Spent enough money today. This was like 50 something bucks. 30 bucks for my meds. I bought 2 pairs of shoes and a pair of flip flops. These they're on sale. Carnival shoes. Do you have a Carnival shoes by you, Don?
We used to.
Big chain. Yeah. Well, they used to have a pretty good deal. You buy 1 pair, the second pair before less was half off. They don't do that anymore. But the 2 pairs I got were on sale, so they were only $55 each. So that was good. And then the flops were on sale for $25. So I went up there and got that. And I said, okay, put in your first name, last name, email address, and phone number. This is annoying. Can't I just buy my shit and go? But okay, I put it in. Okay, now come over to the wheel. Spin the wheel for an additional discount.
I forgot about the price. Who's the comedian who had a bit about it being like going to a strip club but only for shoes?
I had to spin a wheel and I got an extra $3 off.
They're constantly on the microphone. Hey, we've got these. And, yeah. Get ready for summer. Summer in aisle 5. Summer in aisle 5.
That's too funny. Clean up on aisle 2. Clean up savings. Get 2 pairs of flip-flops. You know, it's actually not a bad idea. I bet you it makes the money doing this. Well, I did save $3.
Okay, everybody get ready for summer. Everybody get ready for summer to aisle 3. We got flip-flops and sandals. What would be another? Autumn would be a good stripper name.
Autumn?
Yeah,
Or summer?
You got summer, autumn, yeah.
Yep.
For spring, you got flowers. You got spring flowers.
Spring. Yeah, she'd be wet. You got,
Well, I was thinking
I don't
of
know.
this flower.
I don't know. How about fall?
Fall, autumn.
Yeah, but fall brings things to mind. I don't know. I won't say what they are though. And then there's the cerebral one, vernal equinox.
Verna.
Welcome to the stage, vernal equinox.
Verna's a name though, so Verna.
Verna equinox. All right, let's go inside.
Just saw my wife garage and she's no longer there.
She saw you coming.
Yeah, went, bye, I'm going, bye.
To Carnival.
That sounds like a porn site too. Feet are big now. Feet are big. Oh, no, she was just out here long enough to drop off the trash for me to take out. I like that. Okay. Hi, girl. What are you looking at? Now with these brand new shoes, though.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
The giant beer coolers. Everything having to do with me lately, South is booze. Is Justin still in there?
I think he's just had to pop away for a minute.
Yeah, I'm going over some of my reading material so I can get the certification.
I wasn't kidding. Cobalt, got a drill and an impact driver there. I got my DeWalt electric screwdriver here. This is my favorite tool like ever. Very convenient and handy. No battery charge. What's up, girl? Say hello. Say hello, Bella. Maybe I'll see if Hi, honey. Well, yeah, I did what you told me. Okay. Why not? Bad luck. Can't put the shoes on the table because it's bad luck.
Oh, okay.
Those are my old ones. The new ones I'm wearing, see? I like these better because you don't have the white, it's all black. Just like, yeah, I'll use these in the yard. They're a disgrace. Yeah, you said you wanted, I wasn't gonna get Sperry's. They're like on sale, they were $90. Good. Right? You wanted me to get brown shoes, but the Sperry the boat shoes, the deck shoes, they're called deck shoes. They're allegedly for wearing on your yacht. You know, my yacht in the yard. But these are only $55.
Yeah, but don't use that for freaking boat or anything.
No, I'll use the boat shoes. I told you that I looked at them, they're okay. The soles are starting to wear a little bit, but they're not a mess. Okay. See this pair, I don't know why you said that. This pair looks fine. The other pair.
Yeah, it looks like
Okay. No, I'm gonna go weed whack, I guess.
You won't try to take a shower. Why you didn't put office?
Because it needs it.
Why didn't you weed whack?
Don't stop.
I'm letting my wife talk me out of doing that. You already took a shower. Why do you want to go weed whack? You can always take another shower.
Well, it's best to let her talk you out of it.
You just did. She's very good at that. You just give me half a second to not do something, and yep, I'm
That
all-
way, it's
I'm
not you being lazy. It's you doing what she told you to.
Exactly. You're exactly right. She's wrong though. It does need it. There's a whole bunch of spots that need it. But
Oh,
Yeah, I
Wedge
cut the
Big has
grass.
brought us in his car.
cut the grass the other day with the big, with the rider mower. You got all your areas that you can't get at, and I can get the Honda. I got a self-propelled that she loves. I'll tell you, that's the easiest starting mower I've ever owned. Is that Honda, which is good because she's a peanut. It takes very little effort to start that thing. It starts pretty much first pull every time. Oh, sometimes second. And it's just an easy pull. But then that still leaves a couple of some other spots that need to go along the fence. That's why you get a contract. But no, we'll do it. We'll do it. Okay.
Here comes the many faces of TJ.
Yeah, but if you watched it on my stream, on the stream, it'd be different music.
Yeah, my wife ran across that on YouTube the other day. She goes, "What the hell is this? This is your friend, right? What is wrong with him?" I said, well, we've been trying to figure it out.
Wait until if you watch the one I did.
You saw that too. Somebody's rewriting.
Oh, Wedge and Big, have you seen my version of it?
It's not as good as TJ. You don't giggle as much as TJ does.
That's because I turned the sound off.
The grass looks alright. Right? Yeah. Oh, the fence. So, I guess that's... That might be an orange tree someday.
Someday.
Well, I planted it like several years ago, and then we got this blight. I forget what bugs they were. Basically, I two of them. I killed them off. That was a spliced, I forget, Valentia and something else. The base lived, and that grew out of it, but it's not doing much.
I mean, technically, it's an orange tree now.
Yeah. Not producing any oranges. Harbor Freight. Love that Harbor Freight. See this here? I have light. Open the door. That's solar powered. So they ran the wire out of the shed. But, not particularly bright in the daytime.
Dominic will be here shortly.
Honda. It's a lovely one. I'd be really lazy. I'm too lazy to put these coolers away.
God, this footage seems so long ago, but it wasn't actually that long ago.
Do any of you recognize where this came from? Shop at the same place as I do.
That looks like might be a honey baked ham.
Well, close.
Nope.
I don't know if you can read that.
Omaha steaks.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I mean, this is from gifts to us. You know, we do the same thing. We send the Omaha steak packages to Dad and my dad's friend.
I've got a couple coolers like that myself.
Yeah, that's one of the nice parts of it. You get the savings. Yeah. I mean, this probably cost you $5, $6, $7.
Here's my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
These coolers, I bought these for the fishing trips on the boat. That'll probably be the next time these come out. Will be in April 3rd, after the spin-up, after the meetup. We're going to be going on.
I'll be back in a minute.
We're going on the Lady Stewart. I will bring. Well, actually, even before that. Even before that, I'll be bringing it. Saturday on the second to spin up, you know, with some soda and stuff. Water. What? It's so exciting. What are you running around? You get so excited because I'm out here in their domain. A lot of work into a yard we never use. Just a giant Shih Tzu toilet.
I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded.
All about storage.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want.
Both.
With you, I don't ever feel calm.
Sitting there moldering away.
I can feel the sweat inside.
So I'm doing right now is putting together a commercial for a storage company.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
You don't ever want to give me wings. You don't ever want to set me free.
Back in the corner where it belongs.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nose.
Hey, let's go down.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
My booze and my drugs.
Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me?
Well, Bill, your stream Sunday night. I was so glad you ended that early
Why is that?
because I was dropping off so hard.
Me too.
And then you're like,
Try not to
I'm
show it,
tired.
but
I'm
I
like,
was-
oh, good. It's not just me.
Yeah, no, it was not that it was bad, you know. I mean,
No.
guys were still talking at least, you know.
Yeah, if I'd
Tom
taken a
came
shower and crawled into bed, and it's like,
I mean, 2 hours is long enough. That's what's funny. Oh, you were only on 2 hours. Who do yeah, only 2 hours. Everybody else does an hour, but yeah, only 2 hours. Yep.
yeah, but you usually do 3.
I used to do 4. Got to cut back a little bit. Yeah, the excuse is I don't have to be.
I'm thinking about doing one that's only 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, but I have noticed I've run out of stuff. I probably should plan a little bit, you know, because I absolutely, literally come in there with nothing. And just hope somebody says something interesting that we can make fun of, you know.
I figure I'm going to do a live stream called Dawn's Sex Life. I'm going to plan for half an hour, but stop it after 5.
Plan for half an hour. Talk about lying to yourself. The pretty flowers. Bougainvillea. Get some trim. These things will kill you. See all the pickers?
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So, of course, my wife has it right here next to the driveway. So if I come up here with the motorcycle trying to get by it and not hit her car, she grabs me and tries to pull me off the bike.
We've got the knockout roses out in front of the house that chop them down. Yeah. And you chop them down. I mean, aggressively, I will cut them down. And it doesn't matter if I cut it down in spring or cut it down in fall. It comes back just as aggressive. Middle of summer, it's taking over.
Oh, yeah. You can tell by this. She's cut this down so many times. Down Homewood. I'm thinking, you're going to kill it. Nope.
Yeah. Nope. Go all the way to the ground. It comes right back.
It's a
Laura, you're playing my vacation, my sailboat video again. Laura's not here.
I am here.
Oh. What are you playing a sailboat video for?
Because you added it yesterday.
Oh. I added it yesterday. Today I added a drone video.
No, this was one of them that was put in the chat.
Did you play the drone video?
Not yet.
No. That looks so much better on the actual channel, and the music is so much better. Anybody who looks at that and says that looks like really nice footage and looks like a nice video should just go to my channel and watch it.
That's why your channel's advertised. If you read at the bottom, they've got search your name.
I can't even see it. It's so small and pixelated.
I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
That was shot all on the iPhone.
I like the footage. I have no idea what song's playing right now, though.
Oh, on your stream?
Mm-hmm.
No idea. If you watch my video, though, it's got pun in it. One of the lyrics is, look ahead.
Yeah.
And when it says look ahead, I have a close-up of my face.
That time you went to get the mail, and there it is.
Yeah, no, I literally quickly just went and picked up my dinner.
That was awesome. That is in Pensacola Bay.
It looks nice.
So you don't really have any choppiness because it's all protected water from the ocean. Or from, not the ocean, the Gulf.
How exciting.
And
the Elks reminded me to write the check.
I got mine too.
I've stepped in that place, I think 3 times the last 3 years, and each time
Really?
was to bring the check was to drop the check off.
I go, you know, at least once every couple weeks.
Do you? Elks?
Yeah.
Cool.
But
Yeah, no, I used to go every week. I used to go. Wednesday night was burger night, and they did a Where's Pinky, which is called something else. You know, with the cards. You put,
the Queen of
put the
Hearts?
money in. Yeah, but instead of the Queen of Hearts, it was Where's Pinky, and then the money would build up and up and up and up. You know, it was a fun night. It was very, very popular. So, and I'll tell you what, that money would build up to $5-6 grand sometimes.
uh-huh.
But
I'll stop by. I'm kind of an odd duck. I stop by and I have one and then go home.
should.
And they all look at me like, so you don't drink alcohol? You don't drink anything? I'm like, I just had one. Yeah, but just one?
There's a group of them to get together in the afternoon and play cards in there too. That I keep telling I was going to stop in someday and play with them, but I never do. I should. Local business, local semi-retired business guys. They're good guys. I don't know. You got any drama going on in yours? Because there's all kinds of stuff going on. Every year with the elections, there's all kinds of.
Oh, no.
Just got nuts.
No, we keep
Like I'm here to-
politics out of the door.
But no, it was a $5 burger, a couple of drinks. Where's Pinky thing? They brought guy in that would play music like a DJ, you know. They would dance. It was nice atmosphere. Wednesday nights. Then I started
Ours
working
is-
one night. Huh?
Ours here is a pretty small one. I mean, we go back and we don't have bartender or anything. We go back and serve
Yeah,
ourselves.
well, Wednesday night get busy enough. They'd have two bartenders back there.
Yeah, if we have a big event night, we get a bartender in.
But no, most days it's pretty quiet. They do their lunches, pretty decent deals, home cooked
We
meals.
did a crawfish boil over the weekend. Crawfish boil dart tournament, but I didn't go.
Seemed like there were a lot of Italians in ours here, because they would do things like chicken parm, you know, and big ziti day, meatballs. It was good. But crawfish boil, that sounds interesting. I mean, I'm not a big crawfish guy. Maybe I just haven't had good crawfish.
It's a lot of work, and I'd rather just do a shrimp boil. We do a shrimp boil for Christmas in July every year.
Crawfish are a lot of work, and maybe I just haven't had it fresh enough. But it has a little bit of a fishy taste. Not fishy, but I don't
Muddy.
know. Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah, the crawfish. Yeah, I mean,
Where Jim,
Okay,
you're not
come
supposed
down.
to tell people.
What happened?
He went, Mother, did you notice Laura doesn't have that video thumbed up?
you bitch.
You know, it's even funnier when that cow says that.
Look, when it next comes round, I'll thumb it up.
Damn it, the cow doesn't have hands, or it'd be flipping you off right now. There's Tom.
Where's he been? I guess it's early there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's his morning.
Yeah.
He should just be eating breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. We'd like to watch it. Let's all watch Dominic eat that.
Okay.
What are you having for breakfast, Dominic?
Yeah, oatmeal.
Ooh. What do you have in your oatmeal?
Just oatmeal.
No fruit, nothing?
Yeah, I've got a banana in my hand.
I know, but
That's
what
not
do you
your-
We assume that, but what are you eating?
Oatmeal and a banana.
So is your oatmeal plain? No sugar, butter, nothing?
No, just just milk and quick oats.
That plain?
Yeah. Been doing it for the
banana.
last 7 years. Yep.
I ate a big bowl of oatmeal last night before I went to bed.
Yep. And I've got to remember to get milk on the way home because I used the last of it.
So what I did, I do the instant oats. It's the flavor, the apple cinnamon.
Oh, yeah.
And then I dumped a whole bunch of blueberries in it, fresh blueberries into it.
Ooh, nice.
That's tasty.
Mm.
See, Dominic, you could cut your banana up and add it in.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like all the flavors touching.
I usually just do just a little, maybe a teaspoon of sugar, just something to add just a little bit of sweet to it, and some butter.
Oh, I'll try that next time.
Who eats Wedging Bigfoot? Who eats quick oats like that? Add some Big Macs to those oats.
Just trying to get. I'm arranging the chat now. So I've got all the banter.
I like a little honey sometimes, but the flavored instant oats already have some sugar in it.
Yeah.
I wish I could
well,
eat
the flavor of those pre-made packets, Bill, is kind of like the peanut butter whiskey to me. Too sweet. So.
All right, Paul.
I
got some.
It gets real sweet.
Hey Dominic, have you thought about making your oats with peanut butter whiskey?
Oh, if I had some, I probably would have, but
actually, that might be good.
unfortunately, it's breakfast here, and I'd have to wait an hour or two before I drove.
Just drop a shot into the
Yeah.
oatmeal and stir it up. Yeah.
Probably be pretty good.
Shit, I got something I'm gonna try.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Or Frangelico.
Yeah.
Yes, Tom, are you familiar with Frangelico?
Yep.
There you go. See? A man of breeding.
Yep.
Haven't had it in a long time, so I decided to
Yeah, I
try it.
haven't had it in about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
No, it just struck me, and I thought, yeah.
Even a bit longer than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the Franciscan monk little wrap, like it's got wearing a
Yeah.
tie around its waist. Shaped like a bottle of Mrs. Butterworth's. And of course, this
Hey, there we go.
Where'd they put it here? Oh, yeah, actually put a little piece of cardboard to separate the bottles. Wow, that's good. What a classy store Walmart is.
Yeah.
Well, my wife talked me out of doing any weed whacking, so I'm not gonna. She doesn't feel good though. That's why I feel the need to do this. She usually does all this stuff.
Oh God, it would warm up.
Well, we've gone downhill.
But you're not. I bet you're not at 5 degrees.
Not far short. No, it's only 13. But at the same time, for the last 24 hours, it has been that closed-in, foggy, misty drizzle, as I call it, mizzle.
Is that? What the hell is that? Matt?
That was a cow.
It looked like a sloth.
It's 87 degrees Fahrenheit here, with the real feel of 94.
Oh, it is cloudy
I
apparently
wish.
outside.
So intercourse the weed whacker.
Intercourse the penguins. It's 52 here. I just did the quick calculation.
And that's how well the Mini SE actually flies at night.
Oh, great.
Why it's complaining at you. Not enough light. Not enough light.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get a little naggy.
Oh look, we've now got Wedge and Big Cilia.
Yay! The beauty of the world.
Brought to you
Brought to you
from my perspective.
from my perspective.
I passed my line marker test.
Well done, Justin.
Oh, good to hear.
Why don't you guys remind me I have my sunglasses on?
You got your sunglasses on.
You got your sunglasses on.
Yeah, really dark in the house for some reason.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, that means I left my regular glasses in the car. That's what that means.
You want me to show you what's cool about being utilities? Ta-da! Right off the road, baby.
Great, we get to see a driving stream again.
Woohoo! You missed that earlier. I was playing Euro Trucks.
No, what I meant is we get to see Justin driving again. Because of the time I get up, he's usually home.
He's probably on his way home now.
Oh, it's really bright out here.
Like you can go off-road or on the road or...
I can go up on the sidewalk too.
I can drive just like that when I've been drinking.
I can do it without the cops all the time. I'm actually allowed to drive on the sidewalk. Oh yeah, I'll cut through mediums like that all the time to make you turn. I'll do it right in front of the state troopers and stuff like that. They just assume I'm doing it. They don't even bother.
You don't want me to weed one? Sure? Good.
Gotta get these cool set of lights on your truck. Go Code Amber.
87, real feel 94.
Not bad.
Oh, good.
What you up? What you up?
My wife got me Chinese food.
Right.
I said, what are you up to, Dominic?
I've just woken up, just got myself sorted for the day, and then go off and do a couple of things I need to do. Get
I
myself
feel
some...
guilty. See? All charged up and no place to go.
Yay!
Go stand on your roof.
Yeah.
Gotta get the ladder out of that shed that I was just in a little while ago. Maybe in a couple of hours when the sun is down a little bit. It's a little. Nice excuse. I've got excuses, maybe. Around 6 o'clock, it'll be a little nicer out there, and there'll still be plenty of. Let's turn on the PC. So we're not going to game today, right?
No, no games today. I mean, if I was doing a gaming stream, it would have been late on tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you say it, Dominic? All right.
Yeah.
No, what's the other one? You have another one too.
Oh, it's a shame TJ's not here. He's actually supposed to ask you,
I
Dominic.
don't remember the other one.
Where
Yeah, you say all right or something like that. Okay. That's okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, there you go. That's your other
okay. No worries.
Yeah, Dominic. TJ's got to ask you where you wear your thongs.
Thongs.
Yeah.
As in footwear.
Well, that's not why everybody
No,
else wears them.
Yeah, he's talking about Victoria's Secret.
Ah, you meant G-string.
Yeah. Victoria's Secret.
They were discussing it on Paul's stream earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was asleep.
Oh yeah, there was a whole argument about whether David was speaking proper English or not.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the
Quite
way
funny.
the way TJ was pronouncing marshmallow.
Yeah, but it was Dre and David were going back and forth about who speaking proper English.
Marshmallow. What's wrong with marshmallow?
Well, TJ thought it had an E in it.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. You guys accentuate the
Marshmallow.
second
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Yeah, we put the accent on the first syllable. Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
And we always say mellow,
Marshmallow.
like mellow down, dude, but it's mallow. We know how it's
Mallow.
spelled. but We
Mallow.
pronounce it like marshmallow,
Well,
not marshmallow.
yeah, I had a discussion with TJ about chalk.
What about it?
Yeah, and David sounded like he was saying choke.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
was. Even I had to say that to him earlier. Wedging Big's got to his spot to fly and it starts to rain.
Oh
Fuck,
no.
Get your own lane, dumbass.
Just look at it and say, I don't believe you can rain on me.
Yeah.
I don't think it is raining.
We're out of drive.
And if I stayed up last night until the sky went clear, I'd have seen the Northern Lights.
Oh no. They're too far south for me.
Instead, I slept through them.
Yeah. We have the Southern Lights.
Oh, do I have to let Bill
requires
in?
that requires a 90-minute drive.
Mm.
And that's
Yeah.
a bit too much for me. Oh,
How
two
do you
angles.
say that?
Oh,
How do you say that,
Bill's-
Dominic?
What
Aurora
was that?
Bowl? How do you say it?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora
Yeah, I wanna hear-
Australis is our
Yeah,
version.
Australia, yes, down there.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on. Say that again, Dominic.
Aurora Australis.
The fuck?
That's our version.
That's Southern Lights. Northern Lights
Southern Lights.
are Northern Lights are Borealis.
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 You'd probably say Borealis.
Good afternoon, Kurt.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Borealis or Borealis, depending on.
Yep.
That's where we get all these different accents on here.
Let me take a look.
Because then you get Bill on here. How you doing?
Wedging big.
I've got
What are you saying?
my Photoshop
There
file
was a
from
while.
Kathy on that one, so I'm clear. I think tomorrow.
Shh, shh, shh.
Um,
Safe touch.
Tomorrow and Thursday looks like I'm clear. Friday I got stuff. It depends on if I have to re-edit anything that I have out. I got a couple things out. Beginning of next week, I'm kind of
Should I
booked
mute
up for the first
Donald?
Monday, Tuesday.
I don't think he realizes he's not good.
Oh.
Okay, we'll been out Thursday. I don't have anything planned right now.
Right, let's mute him. Oh no, that's muting me.
Funny is him having a serious phone conversation as his cow avatar is moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be on the
Just
beach
help
next
me,
Thursday.
Yeah.
I say it how it's spelled. I don't add vowels.
Oh, okay.
Look at all these little Honda Civics with track tow bars on the back of their cars.
Yeah.
TJ's getting his hairs cut, as he put to me.
Oh, good on him.
So he's not just getting one cut, he's getting them all cut.
Which one, the carpet or the drapes?
I'm not asking him that. Maybe if he turns up, you can ask him. Oh, here comes Ginger Ninja.
There he is.
Yay.
We got someone
With
to pick
different
on.
perspective. We have a different perspective now.
No, we've got someone to pick on.
But as I said, at least we've got a different perspective now.
Hello, hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
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 He said,
Hello.
TJ just said he'll join when he gets home from getting his mop cut.
Definitely the carpet.
Hey, Bill.
Bill's on the phone, I think.
Oh,
Fucking, I know everybody took phone meetings.
Anyway, Rob, why have I let you in? You wouldn't even answer my phone call earlier.
what phone call?
I rang you twice earlier.
Oh, I've had people here and things going on this afternoon.
Bit-
I've only just got out of the shower. I haven't even looked at the phone, to be honest.
Excuses.
Yeah.
I believe you thousands wouldn't.
You could just tell me you didn't want to speak to me.
Oh, he messaged me right back a couple hours ago.
I think he actually texted me.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I told you I had people here, I think.
No, you've got a lot going on here at the moment.
Yeah.
Actually.
I did. I messaged Rob, said, "Hey, fire Bush." He was like, "Fuck."
What'd you message me?
I said I messaged you a couple hours ago and said, "Hey, fire Bush."
Fire bush. What's that?
Think about it.
Think of the colour of fire.
And the
Oh,
bush.
yeah, okay. You might be better off with just ginger minch.
What's up, Rob?
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
So yeah, I get to my spot and it's freaking raining.
Oh, no.
Whatever
I hate
happened,
that.
whatever happened to your FPV case, Paul?
Oh, I have a new one. They sent me another one.
No, I mean, when you got done by the police?
Oh, the case got adjourned until April, so I still have nothing new to report.
Wow, it's still going on.
Well, this adjournment was not the court this time. It was my attorney. He actually picked up a federal case closer to New York City on the same day, so he adjourned this case and appeared at his federal case. I forget where it was. But they, instead of doing it for a month, they did it for 2 months. They adjourned it for 2 months.
Wow. You got a
Sorry if I
Maverick?
sound screwed up. I'm just getting over the flu.
Oh shit, sorry, yeah. You got a Maverick 3, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did, yeah. Well done.
Yeah, I came out here to fly it today, but it's fucking raining
Yeah, I was
right
going
now.
to say, that's what you'd be ripping.
Allegedly, the flu.
Yeah. It's all right. If it keeps raining like this, I'm gonna go back out to Providence again tonight and do some more night footage. This Mavic 3 takes incredible night footage.
Yeah. Did you put night footage on today?
Yeah, I posted a little like 30-second clip to my channel last night. The night mode's something else.
I did see it because you had night mode in the description, didn't you? Yeah.
I'm sorry, say it again.
You put night mode in the description.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, I did see it.
I did that because I figured if people are searching for it with the algorithm, it'll pick it up. I'm actually right now. I'm at the spot where I crashed my FPV into the ocean.
Okay.
So I sent my Mini 2 in to DJI last week. It's going to be Ben's drone. And they sent me a thing today. I was suspecting it was just a body that was broken. I was right. So it's $3 in parts and $65 repair fee. So it cost me way more for them to repair it than it was for the parts. It was only $3 in parts.
That always happens with everything. sounds like a car. You know, it's a $1 washer and $120 worth of labor.
Yeah. Although it's not bad for $65. It was $68 in total. You know, and I don't have to buy them a new drone. They might even send me a brand new one. They're known to do that. They say it right in the email that they'll either send me a new one or the repaired one or one similar. So, you know, it'll be nice if they send me a brand new one.
Yeah, for $68, that'd be a bargain.
Yeah. Well, see, what happened is this crash happened right before I bought the Air 2S. About actually 2 days before the Air 2S, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 days before I bought the Air 2S. I was doing what was supposed to be a rocket quick shot, but the drone ended up doing a droney. So I might have misclicked the button or something. Or something happened, but it was doing the wrong shot I wanted to do, and I wasn't really paying attention like I should have been because the drone went backwards. And next thing I know, I look at the screen and there's tree branches. Hit the tree, it fell down. It wasn't a bad fall. The drone actually took flight again after. But what happened is because the body was cracked, the horizon was tilted something awful because of the cracked shell.
This is your Mini 2, is it, or your Air 2S?
Yeah. No, this was the Mini 2.
Oh.
Friggin' amateur pilot.
Actually, I was. I was. What can I say? I was. Learning experience.
Hey, for every one crash you have, Rob has 10.
I've had a
Rob,
few.
what are you flying?
Oh, a bit of everything.
You got the Mavic 3?
Yeah. I've been flying the hotels recently.
Yeah, I think the benefit to the Autel is you don't have none of the geofencing shit that goes on with DJI, right?
I've been putting
for
my word out
now.
for them.
Do they have a similar type system that's geofencing or no?
It's built in there, but I just don't think it's switched on.
Yeah, because the drone
I
will
think
warn
it's
you.
built in.
Yeah, they'll warn you before you get into a place you're not supposed to. It just doesn't stop you.
Okay.
So it's there. They just haven't flipped the switch yet. But it's
Yeah.
gonna come at some point. They're gonna turn it on.
Yeah, so it's like DJI is the parent and Autel is the grandparent. The grandparent warns you, the parent forces you to stop, right?
Well, the thing is, too, is 90% of the time when you see stupid shit happening with drones, it's always the DJI, right? They're more prevalent. But the minute
Yeah.
somebody flies an Autel into a freaking stadium during the Super Bowl or something, best believe Autel ain't gonna want to take that.
Yeah,
flight.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I think once that remote ID and all that kicks in, they're gonna end up turning that on.
Yeah, they won't have the appeal to buy them. They won't, because they're not as the camera is better than the DJI, but then everything else is not.
Hey, AZ.
Right, dude. They always do really good on a couple things, but then they always fall short on other
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, when DJI has got a good all-round package. Hey, AZ.
Well, if you look how many CEOs Alltel's gone through in the past few years, it's very concerning because normally that means that company's not operating very well. If you have a constant revolving
I'll be
door.
back in 5.
Hey, Justin.
Okay.
What's up?
When's the last time you took a shower?
I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
I can tell you got the fucking 800 fucking air fresheners hanging there, and they ain't cutting it out of there.
Hey, don't mind. Don't bag on my collection of air fresheners.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Good. I got a phone call from this alarm company saying we got an alarm at your garage in Georgia Avenue. Well, that's my dad's address up in St. Cloud, 2 hours from here. I was like, oh, she just got a new phone number. He changed phone companies. He doesn't like waiting for the number to port over, so he just got a new number, and he never told the alarm company. And he hasn't set that alarm off in years. So of course he does it the same week he changes the phone number. And he said, yeah, your garage opens. Oh. So I said, okay. So okay, well, we can disregard. What's the password? I know. I don't. He probably told me, but I don't remember. So I called him up, and he gives me a number. Oh, well, that's the code. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I call him back. They said, no, that's your passcode, not the password. I had to call him back again. In the meantime, they're dispatching the police to his house, and he's sitting in his driveway. So we finally got that straightened out. So, and I know the password now. I said, no, Dad, it's a word. Oh, it's got to be this. What else could it be? Well, why didn't you say that the first time? All right, I gotta go. Let me call him back. I'm trying to keep the cops from showing up at his house because he's sitting there waiting to go somewhere. But besides, some cities for a false alarm, they'll charge you for that. For stopping
Well, was
by.
it at least a funny password?
What?
Was it at least a funny password?
It's funny that he chose it as his password, yeah, but no, it's not funny. No, it's not like blue balls or something.
It's Bosco.
But
I was going to see if Bill was going to give away the password again.
I mean, like he did with his garage door.
Yeah.
That's been changed, thank you.
Yeah, the password is fuck the police.
I don't. It's long. I don't believe you can send the police. Paul's tired of that joke. Look at the look on his face.
Listen. No, I just have to say, the cop didn't end up writing me a ticket for flying close to the water. He made me a criminal.
I know.
Hey,
Like I said in
Matty.
the chat, he made me a criminal, and when my wife excites me, now I'm a hardened criminal.
That's very clever. What do you think of my
Very
haircut?
clever.
Look good? Did it come out nice? Look at
TJ's having his hair cut right now.
Which one?
He's a copycat.
Well, actually, he said he's having his hairs cut.
He's clever.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I do it myself these days.
Do you?
What are you talking about? Yours started falling out when mine did. You just let the dirt fall out with it.
Yeah, that's why.
I think if you're cutting your own hair, I think you're being a little aggressive there, Dom.
I know he's like all off the top, a little bit on the side.
That's one of those things where, oh shit, this is crooked. Oh, well, let me cut it back here. Oh no, now that side's crooked. This side's crooked. That perfect. Nothing there.
Hey,
No,
hey, Dominic.
I haven't had hair up here for about 15 years.
Yeah, what you should do is during Halloween, paint your skin like a yellowish orange, and then get some fake hair, 3 strips of it, and put it over your head like Homer Simpson.
Just do that with a magic marker.
Yeah.
Do the little Charlie Brown.
they gotta
do the Charlie
have
Brown
like
squiggle.
Yeah, Charlie Brown.
Oh, that works too, but if you're gonna do it the other way, that's gotta have the gap there.
Well, let me ask you something, Bill. Would the ball polisher work on him?
Oh no, you don't want to do that. They heat the ball up too to get all the grease out. If you did that, he wouldn't be Italian anymore. To get all the oil out. To get all the oil out, you know.
Yeah. I got so much oil. Then I could probably just substitute that and do an oil change on the car.
There you go.
Why, does KY jelly work on the car?
Yeah, definitely.
I need a drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some Frangelico.
Oh, great.
What is Frangelico? Is that a wine?
See, another Philistine, Dominic.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? No, it's an Italian liqueur.
Ah.
Liqueur.
Hazelnuts.
I like how you say liqueur.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I gave up on the Italians when they fucked up my meatballs.
I'm trying to figure out how to change my picture here.
Yeah,
You just hit some of those buttons.
I'll be right back.
Well,
Okay.
I'm on the iPad. And so, let's see here. Let's do this. Let me look here. I can raise my hand, I can mute, I can rename myself. I can stop my video, but I can't change off this stupid, oh, there's turn off avatar.
Yeah. Maybe that'll work.
How do you get the picture there? What are you using for that?
The what?
What are you using, a video filter there?
For the cow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
Zoom
that.
has Zoom's got built-in video filters.
I was gonna show my talking about haircuts.
By the way, Don, I noticed you were the only one that called it before it happened. The coffee mug out of the water with Ray Kelly. You said it better be a mug.
I was like, yeah, he's it better be a mug.
Yeah.
Hey Dominic, do you recognise this video?
Yeah, I do actually. I looked up and went. I looked up and went. I know those videos.
Look at that. I used a filter. It turned me into a 7-year-old. Wow, I'm handsome. Look at me.
Yeah.
Hey Newfound.
Bill from Newfound.
How did he go from this to this?
Yeah.
No, it's even more amazing that I found a woman who actually allowed me to make him.
Hey, talking about needing a
I don't know how
haircut.
that
I was walking around the house the other day like this, and my wife did not say a word.
You should have just told her you were filming a new Back to the Future. You're the new Doc.
No, I
Donald
woke
the
up, I walked around the house
Doc.
like that. I even made her breakfast and brought it to her. And she never said a word like, your hair is stupid. She just let me walk around like that. It's like, sometimes I think I'm a character in her own little private sitcom.
Some strange, deranged Rick and Morty.
Yep.
You want some eggs? I'll fix you some eggs. Okay, Mom, but these are going to be interdimensional eggs.
Was your flux capacitor working properly that morning?
Great Scott!
Hey, Don, are you going to the South Florida drone meet this year?
I am not. I instead decided to spend my money on a French drain around the outside of my house and rebuilding a deck.
A what?
Rebuilding the deck.
Deck.
Ah.
Deck.
What about Dick?
I had to get my deck rebuilt. My wife didn't like how big it was. We're gonna build it back a little bit smaller.
You do realize that
What did you name
Zealand
the
now.
place? Mud balls and decks?
Yeah.
Well, usually you go to the surgeons that get bigger, not smaller. But
There's a child in the car there. Can you please, people?
I just said surgeon. I was talking about whatever.
I said mud balls and dicks. What's so dirty about that? I'm telling you, this kid watches YouTube. He's heard a lot worse.
Yeah. Nope, we got that going on, and I think my wife is planning a trip up by Mount Rushmore in June. So.
Oh, that's cool.
So Florida's
so you're not going with her?
Yeah, I'll be going to. Now
You don't wanna miss that.
She has planned trips without me before. She went down to Galveston one year. She's like, I just want to take a trip by myself.
Yeah. I wanted to. I did that at the foliage this past fall, but the fall before in New Hampshire. I wanted to go see the Man on the Mountain because he's kind of disappearing over the years. But come to find out, that area is a restricted flying area.
Yeah, that's the thing about Rushmore up there that way too. Is there's so many. But I'm gonna take the drone because there's gonna be plenty of places to fly.
Yeah.
But and then catch what I can from the ground and.
I think in general, as drone pilots, we take our drones everywhere and just pray for a chance that somewhere we can take off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's when we went down to San Antonio. I was so surprised that the Tower of the Americas was in a clear zone. It's right next to the football stadium, and
It's probably a nice little alleyway you could do it.
it was just. I was like, yeah, I'm putting it up. I can fly.
And there's always that little corridor that you can find.
Isn't it cute? It looks like a Franciscan monk.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like
Little
like Aunt Jemima, or
It
what
does.
Mrs. Butterworth. Mrs. Butterworth.
Mrs. Butterworth.
You can't use Aunt Jemima anymore. Be considered.
And then
racist.
it took me a while because there was some glasses I hadn't used in a while. I wanted to clean them. So I couldn't decide whether I wanted to use this fancy Dalmor glass here, or I do have some really, really elegant Suicide Squad shot glasses, commemorative shot glasses. I almost choose one of those, but if there was a Margot Robbie one, I probably would have used it, but I don't have one.
Oh, yes.
Who do you have?
Oh,
Joker. I've got
Who's
I
the.
know who Dominic liked.
I got the-
Peacemaker?
Huh?
Do you have Peacemaker? Was Peacemaker in the first Suicide Squad? I don't think so.
I've got Will Smith as what was he? Hawkeye? No, what was his name? Deadeye? Deadshot? Something, whatever his name was. I've got a composite which just says Suicide Squad and it's kind of got all their faces on it. And I don't know, something I'll have to take a look.
Okay, that was the first Suicide Squad movie. Yeah.
I didn't even know I had those. I had one with Mo on it, from The Simpsons. It was a fireball shot clock. I'm sorry.
You're starting to sound like Alexis. I didn't even know I had it. Look around, you might have
So, there's only two of us here. We got more glassware. You certainly have a party. Got a lot of glassware. These, I can't remember where I got these. So I used to have a set of these. This is the last one. They're kind of, you can see they're kind of
Die down, huh?
fragile.
You guys want to see what I'm looking at outside here?
Why not?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if we
What
want to
about
see,
it?
right?
What a bugger. That'd be a nice. Looks like a nice place to let it rip.
Yeah, that's a lighthouse over there.
Lighthouses, yep.
All right.
But it's raining out.
What a bugger.
Say what a butter.
Bugger.
Butter.
We need to get you like a splashdown drone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you keep that in the car, and no matter what the weather's like, you can just put that thing out there.
Yep.
There you go, Bill. 3D print some drone umbrellas.
Yes.
How would that work?
It's got to
I
be
don't know.
some
It's
sort
strapped
of
to the
drone
top and cover the
wetsuit.
top.
Not sure that would work.
Got
I
to
could
be
be
some
wrong.
sort of wetsuit or something you can put on it.
I've been wrong before. Well, what's the weather report say? Is it going to continue to rain?
Well, yeah, it's supposed to drop down to like 20% chances. So I was just hoping that it wasn't gonna rain like this, but it is. But I also have plans to go back to Providence tonight and do some more low light footage. I'm really trying to get a handle on this drone's capabilities.
You
But
want
I'm
to do
running
some
into an issue. I can't seem to get the files. I still, even after I did all that stuff.
file, like just like any file. When you write, like especially a video file, when you right click, you go to properties, and then it has all that information. In Windows, it has all that information. Well, that's embedded in the video, and it seems like it's not embedding that information
Yeah, it's not
properly
right in the data,
for you.
yeah.
Now, I don't know if there's something in the settings where it's separate for some reason. I don't know.
Have you tried just converting it through VLC?
I haven't tried a VLC conversion, but I could. The problem is I don't want. See, I could put it in auto mode.
Yeah.
I could
Well,
put it
wait,
in
does
auto mode
VLC
and,
does
film
VLC
like that? But I'm trying to.
VLC plays the video?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's a great idea. Save
Well,
it as
well, it's
another. Save it as another MP4. Don't even reduce it.
Yeah.
best
Set your
thing you can do is
set
don't
compression
listen
to zero and try and make it as straight across as possible, and you save it as a 264.
And will that allow me to bring it into my editor and color grade it like normal?
It should. If you're going in 265, that gives you a little bit better compression, but
No,
you're
the
still
264
shooting.
smaller compression.
Yeah, but I wasn't speaking right. Bit depth. I think on the H265, correct? Are you shooting 10 or 8-bit on that?
10.
Okay.
It probably has no problem with it, right? You're just 8-bit automatic settings, whatever, and just bring them in as a regular MP4, you're able to import that, right?
Yes, correct.
No problem. Okay,
It's
so
just the D-log files. And the funny part is I look it up and it doesn't seem to be a very common issue, so there's not a lot of information I can find on it. I might end up recording a video and putting it on YouTube and on the Facebook group to see if I can get anyone who has something similar, because I just want people to see what the problem is, because it's not giving me a specific error code or anything. It's just saying that it's either this, or this. Contact the video provider. And I'm the one creating the video, so I don't really have anyone else to report to but me. So, and I figured, well, maybe I should contact DJI and ask them, but then I feel like they're going to tell me to contact my editor. The program.
which drone is this?
The Mavic 3 Classic.
Mavic 3. All right.
Well, your H265, I mean, it just changes the way that it's compressing the blocks that it's using, how many blocks, and the way it uses that. But you still do 10-bit H264. And H265, I thought, recorded smaller.
That's my understanding.
I thought that was the improvement, was the H265 had a better compression, a smaller compression.
Yeah,
macro blocks. But if you go ahead, put it through VLC and put
I'll
it out
test it more, and I'll make a more thorough test. And 264 and make video about it.
Yeah, that's what I would do, is put it through VLC and see how it looks, and make sure that if it works good, I mean, who cares what format it's in, right?
Yeah. Well, and I could also, even if I can't get that to work right away, I can always shoot in auto settings. That Mavic 3 camera is phenomenal. And considering it's going to end up on YouTube, I don't think they're going to notice the difference between auto shoot and then 265 and 264.
That's the thing. If you go through VLC and put it back out as that 10-bit, you should still have your D-log. You should have all your higher bit rate.
Yeah. I mean, that'll be more of a pain in the ass in the long run, having to do that additional step. But if it works, hey, it's a workaround for now until I can solve the issue. How do I convert it in VLC Media Player? Is that a plugin I have to get?
No, you should be able to, if it's opening it, you should be able to just open it up in a playlist. I don't know if you can do a multiple selection in your playlist, and then you export from there, have it convert setting in there. Really open up VLC. Where is VLC?
It's behind
There it is.
Did you try installing DaVinci, seeing if it would import it to that?
No, listen, I paid for CyberLink for the year, and
I'm not saying to use DaVinci.
No, I haven't done that yet. I am going to try it, but I was kind of busy at the time. It was
DaVinci.
I actually, after your show,
it's a free download, you know.
The problem was
plus it might also, under install extra codecs that might solve your problem just the very fact of being installed.
That's another tool.
But he's able to import 10-bit D-log files in H.264 and H.265 from his Air 2S.
Yeah,
just not his Mavic 3.
Yeah, it's something that obviously the Mavic 3 is doing.
By the way, I didn't do that on Sunday night, though, because Sunday during my show, I started to get sick. I came down with the flu this week.
Paul, I have the similar problem. It's because I use two editing softwares. My one is not good enough to process the stuff from the Mavic 3. It'll process everything else, but it won't off the Mavic 3.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
I'll charge the battery.
Yeah, here on the VLC I've got installed here, the version I've got. If you just open up VLC, go to File, convert/stream. It'll open up a window and it'll have where you can drop media here.
Oh, I
You'll
can
have-
select the file there. Okay.
Choose the profile the way you want to output it. You got customize button there, so you can change. That means look your video codec. You can set your bit rate, frame rate if you want to change that. And I don't know.
What's the software you're using again?
VLC Media Player.
No,
No. Your editor.
Oh, Cyberlink Power Director and Cyberlink Color Director. I use the Color Director to color grade the D-Log footage, and then I produce that file, and then I put that file in the Power Director, and that's where I direct my edit my videos. So it's a multi-step process. I use a Color Director to edit it, to color grade it.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Me looking in the mirror.
I will definitely, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna try that with us with VLC though. Because if that'll work, like I said, that'll solve my issue for now. Because I just want to be able to color grade the footage. Because I'm not really planning on going back out and making my videos until springtime when there's color everywhere, you know. So right now I'm utilizing this time to learn the features of the Mavic 3 and how to use it. You know, the best way to apply it. Because even like something as simple as ND filters, a 32 could work for the Air 2S, whereas I would only need like an 8 or something on the Mavic 3 because the amount of light the sensor takes in is totally different, you know? So I'm trying to figure that out. So I got plenty of time to work on that, but the issue I'm having is definitely not being able to color grade my footage.
Yeah, that would be a workaround. It still wouldn't be the optimal solution, but
yeah, like I said, a good workaround until I could, troubleshoot what the hell the issue is. Because it's not my computer. My computer can handle it. And like I said, it handles the same footage from the Air 2S. The only difference is I think the bit rate is higher. I think that's the only difference. The bit rate is higher in the color. And I think the color science is different, obviously, because it's a Hasselblad. But shooting in log, I don't think it applies to color science, right?
I'm sorry, what? Shooting in log?
Yeah, like I'm shooting in log with the Air 2S and the Mavic 3. The only difference, I think, between the two of them is the bit rate, right?
Should be.
Yeah. And someone had suggested that it might be an SD card issue. So I went on to DJI's website and looked at the recommended cards. And I went to Best Buy and bought the recommended card because it looked like maybe the Air 2S, the card that I was using for the Air 2S, might not handle the bit rate for the Mavic 3. So
if it wasn't going to handle the bit rate, you would get a record error.
Yeah, that's only during recording. So yeah, so you're saying maybe it might have been corrupted, but yeah, that was me that suggested that, and clearly I was wrong.
It's all right. Listen, I got really good SD cards, 256 gigs. They were $22 a piece. And I think they were like at 170 megabit a second write or read speed. They were fast. So I'm not going to complain about more SD cards, Bill. So it wasn't a horrible idea.
Yeah, it's always good. It always doesn't hurt to have more.
Especially if you have like, oh no, I got a ton of them because I've got the GoPros too, and so it's like you chew through them, especially at 4K.
Well, yeah, and I got the Mavic 3, the controller now. I have the DJI RC, which takes a SD card so I can screen record. And then I have, the Air 2S, and then the Mini 2 coming in for Ben. Plus I have the FPV and the goggles. All takes SD cards.
You make me think I need to order me another drone.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I wasn't using an SD card in the goggles. I wasn't using an SD card in the DJI goggles for my FPV, and that actually caused me a headache because DJI tried to blame me for the crash.
Oh.
And what happened is they did their analysis and they said it was user error. I'm like, no way, because what happened is, right, as a matter of fact, can you see my camera? I was over the ocean over there. I was headed that way.
Yeah.
And the drone, I was giving it throttle, but the drone just kept going lower and lower and lower. And it wasn't responding to the throttle. And before I knew it, it hit the water. I probably should have hit the stop button, but I was just kind of, I guess it was a moment of panic, right?
Right.
Now, I tried to explain that to them, and they said, no, it's user error. And they sent me this graph that they have. And I went and I grabbed the flight log, and I reviewed the flight log, and right after it got switched to manual mode, there was some stick error that occurred. I don't know what it was, but there was a stick error. So when I emailed them, or actually they called me, and I got them on the phone, I'm like, listen, you're telling me that this is user error. I'm telling you that I was giving the drone throttle. It wasn't taking height. It was just kept losing altitude. And what about the stick error? How come you guys ain't mentioning anything about the stick error? Then they got back to me and said to replace the drone. Now, had I had the goggles filming, I would have had the feed from the video to show them what happened. But I wasn't recording in the goggles, so no more will I do that. I'll make sure I record every flight in the goggles also from now on, just for my safety, because I almost ended up having to buy a brand new FPV because they were trying to say it was my fault.
You're not the only one. I'm finding some results using.
Yeah, I probably found the same results you were finding in it. There was something about the file path name being not in English, but all my paths are in English. I don't have anything in Japanese or Taiwanese or whatever.
I didn't see anything like that, but other people that have had trouble, but they just switched to H260. They were doing 264, and that was the problem. They went to 265, and it solved the problem. So apparently, what version of Power Director are you using?
The most updated version I use, it's Power Director 365.
Okay.
So I got a deal on it. I paid $60, got it for the entire year. And it will produce in 264 or 26. Well, Color Director will produce in either 264 or 265. So I don't think that's the issue. But yeah. I thought I tried in 265. Maybe I did. Maybe I'll put it in 265 and see. But I'm pretty sure I started off at 265. Yeah, that's right. Till later, you go to Providence.
I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off dead.
So Dominic, you been flying today?
It's been raining and it's a sort of misty drizzle for the last 2 or 3 days. Every time.
Oh, you kind of got a bit of what we got going on here.
It's sort of very, that closed in sort of low cloud. I'd call it mizzle.
So if I play dead,
it's really
regret everything that you did, that you said.
Really soul destroying. Sort of with.
My heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you, I'm losing. I feel like it's amusing. Sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?
All right, everybody. I'm about to get out of here. We've got some things to go take care of. I'm gonna end up going flying later tonight in Providence.
Okay. Enjoy.
Yeah, Bill's on the phone, so I don't think he can hear me. But when he comes back, tell him if he figures anything out to shoot me a message.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna Dawn, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna try that conversion in VLC Media, and I'll see if that workaround works. And it is possible, now that Bill mentioned it, it is possible that I didn't capture any film in 265. I think my first day out I did, but I might have been mistaken. So maybe I'll try filming some shots tonight in 265 and see if that is the issue.
Well, yeah, there's a couple of guys online that was their problem. They ended up having to use 265. Otherwise, your it wouldn't. It didn't work in 264 for whatever reason.
Yeah.
CyberLink Power Director didn't like the 264 D-Log, but 10-bit D-Log. But that's worth a try, and it's a free download. I'm not telling you to switch over to the new software, but
I know.
But it will tell you whether the video is any good.
DaVinci.
DaVinci.
All right. I'll give it.
I don't use it either. I got it on my computer, and
my footage.
I downloaded it just to look at it. I have it. I don't use it either. You know, I use Filmora. I'm even cheaper than you.
Hey, Paul, you know when you asked that in Matt's chat the other day, I told you, I answered you.
Yeah, I've been editing for 23 years,
what?
and I look at DaVinci and I get intimidated by it. So
Yeah.
don't get intimidated. Just kind of dip
Well,
your
you know
toe
what?
in.
You know what? It's easy to say that, and so did I at first. But then, really, if you spend just like any other software, you spend time with it, you get comfortable with it, you learn where everything is. It's not that big.
Nah.
DaVinci, Avada.
Didn't you ask him Matt's chat the other day? If it,
Thinking in nodes instead of layers, which is my brain does not work.
No,
Yeah,
didn't you-
we were talking about that on Matt's stream, Justin, but I
Yeah,
still haven't
I-
solved the issue.
No. When you asked if you could do it in Power Director, I looked it up and told you you could. You don't remember that?
Couldn't do what in Power Director?
You were asking if it was able to do that. The 265 or whatever it was.
It
These
is
guys
able
online,
to do
these guys
265.
online are saying it does do 265.
Oh, because when I Googled it and was looking it up, I think that's what I was looking up for you. It said that it wasn't.
I don't think you
capable.
can do 265.
I think so.
You got to shake the head when you do it too.
I don't think you can. Nope. I know what I thought about it about a month after it happened. I'm telling you, I know why that cop was mad at me. Because of this hat right here. I'm in New York with my Patriots hat on and challenging the cop.
That's it.
Yeah.
Must be it. Yep.
Because I did not start off rude with him at all. I politely asked him basically what he was talking about because I was pretty sure I could fly close to the water. And he went off the Ben. Did that cop start yelling at me? Did I yell at him? No. I did afterwards when we started to get a little heated argument.
Anymore, Daddy.
You know, it was
Yeah.
probably Ben. Ben was probably
Yeah.
giving him the finger. You know.
No. Listen. When I was when that cop was coming up to us, you should have seen.
May I eat tonight?
You should have seen Ben. He was petrified. The cop scared him from the water. He was petrified before the cop even got to us. Yeah, Ben was petrified. Guy was an asshole.
Well, you know, it could have been the hat, could have been the ridiculous accent. You know, it could have been anything. You know, it could have been the challenge. Could have been his wife did. You know, could have been a lot of things. You know, but we're behind you. We kid you, but we're behind you.
Yeah, I know. All right, fellas. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna try all that stuff. And as a last resort, I'll try DaVinci tonight after I try the VLC thing. No, I'll try DaVinci anyway, just to see if that codec works, like you said, the extra codec.
It might, if it pulls it right in, all of a sudden he's like, God damn it, this is free, and I paid. How much was that other software?
I got a deal on it. I got it for $60 for the year.
Yeah,
Oh, I can
30
see after spending $60 how you would refuse to let that go.
It's the assets. It's the assets that come with it.
It's
I know.
$30.
You get their entire collection of assets, the transitions and everything, and I like to mess around with all of it.
It's
Same
$30
way. I paid
on the
$60
phone.
for Filmora, and I'm on play. You know, I try this other stuff, but you know what? It's what you've been using, so you know how to use it. You're comfortable using it, so you use.
I use Power Director on my phone. It was $30 a year on the phone.
Yeah.
Learning new software sucks.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Power
everybody, have a
Director's
good day. I'll talk to y'all later.
Catch you later.
All right.
Hey,
Later.
Bill, do me a favor. Send me a link to the DaVinci you're talking about, so I know I got the right one.
DaVinci? Oh, it's just okay. Sure.
Send him a foreign link.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
have
when I try to save it, it's gonna say already in your bookmarks.
No, you don't. You don't need to send you a link. It's really easy. It's Lemon Party.
Black Magic
All right,
Design.
everybody. Thanks for having
There
me
you
on
go.
the show, Laura.
That's all right.
Hey, that's my video.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, and check that one. See if she left a like on it too.
Yes, I have.
Well, because we reminded her.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye, Paul.
Bye, Paul. Next time we see him, he's going to be like, I don't know what I was waiting for so long. That Da Vinci rocks. I'm using it from now on. But,
Yeah.
Well, out of all the phone editors, I think Power Director's the best one on there, but DaVinci's definitely the best when it comes to PC.
If you have an iPhone, LumaFusion's pretty dang good.
you know what the best is? Whatever works for you. And people laugh at me because I use Filmora, but you know what? It works. It works, and they give you a whole bunch of free stuff: free music, free effects, free some AI. They're constantly adding to it.
I like my software because I did pay for it.
Well,
That was
and
off
well, DaVinci runs that deal all the time too, where you can get the little editor board plus the program for around $300, and it gives you.
I buy it. Nobody uses it.
Yeah.
They give you the little editing thing, little controller with it.
Yep. Speed editor.
Yeah, and that's like what $200 by itself, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's not a bad deal when you pay like 300 and something for both.
Hey,
Oh, hey,
If you
welcome,
use
you
I-
guys.
Rob,
Huh?
that's really
I'm
good
board
software.
editor.
It's
I
all
used,
like
used to
freaking
tape
easy,
to
innit?
tape. I would use that little dial, and I was doing tape to tape. I'd do jog shuttle a lot, but
Oh, I found this. Oh, Donald, I found this picture on Google Images of this. The guy had all the Black Magic hardware, like all the different editor, speed editor
yeah,
tools and all
color
that.
surface, yeah.
But it was all like dumped on this desk, and it was just a random picture somebody took. So I sent it to Matt, and I was like, "Hey, I was at this garage sale, and this guy said I could have all this. Is this any good?" And it was like $30,000 worth of shit, and he was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" He was so mad because he's like big into DaVinci. It was funny as hell though.
Was it?
Yes, it
Was
was
it-
hilarious. I got Matt
Okay.
riled up. That's always fun. I think Dominic talks weird. Wait till you get Matt riled up and he starts screaming in Australian.
Screaming in
Yeah, but the thing is, I
Australian?
can understand him.
That's
Sounds
funny.
like frickin' sounds like Welsh, just a bunch of gibberish.
Oi,
But he's from a different state, so he's got a different
Actually-
dialect as well.
easy
hell
now,
did I-
Tiger.
Hard to dialect.
Where the hell did I download this?
What are you looking for?
DaVinci Resolve. Where did I know I downloaded it. I mean, there's third-party spots to download it, but I don't trust them. It should be
No,
right on.
it's on the Vinci website.
Yeah.
I know, but I went there. Where's it down? All right. Well, they're up to 18 now, I guess. I don't know. I haven't opened it up since it was 17.
Rob, you want to help Bill there and give him a little tech support?
Yeah, please,
Yeah,
please
what's
help
that
me.
about?
I appreciate it.
Hey, actually, Paul Murray actually gave Rob tech support on his drone and actually helped him with it. I was blown away.
Oh, it's right on the main page. I'm an idiot. Right
Yeah,
here.
I-
Right here.
I was going to Black Magic. I was like, I bet it's right there.
It is. It's right
yeah,
on the
there
main
you go.
page.
3 right here, right below the little.
Yep.
Yeah, it didn't say it in the big
Hey,
10-inch
don't make
banner
fun of me.
across the
He's the
screen.
one that asked me how to find it. I would have found it eventually. All right, hold on. Low Edge Pig. There he is.
Yeah, Donald, you missed that 10-inch banner on the screen on the very top there. First page.
No, it's. I had to scroll down a little bit.
A little bit.
Upgrade the DaVinci Resolve. Completely unrestricted.
Yay.
You can completely unrestricted, free download now, or you can buy it for $295. I don't know. I don't have a problem picking the first choice.
Well,
There's
honestly,
a
what
few
you
transitions different.
One
Well,
studio, which comes with a whole bunch of stuff that I would never figure out.
Yeah. Just
well,
a
what
few-
you get with
just
the
a few
free
things.
version. Oh, go ahead, Donald.
No, the free version's rocking. I know. I played
Yeah,
around with it, and I
yeah.
thought this is nice.
Just a few little extras, and those little extras are a few things that you got to learn as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mhm.
just barely learning.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
Matt said
Yeah,
if Dennis
baby.
wouldn't have gave him the paid version, because Dennis bought it in the paid version a few years back, and he said that if Dennis would have never bought it for him, he would have still been happy with the free version.
Oh, definitely.
Well, the free version or the paid for version has their new neural network and so it's only gonna be getting better as far as like tracking and replacement stuff.
Yeah.
So too complex for Matt. I get it.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I only have
Or-
17. I need to update to the new free version.
yeah,
Oh,
for
Yeah, it's 18 something, isn't it?
98.9% of the stuff that you're gonna do, free version is fine.
Isn't the new version 18?
it's 18. Well, it's at least 18. I'm still
I
on
think it's
17.
18.1.3, I think.
Well,
Well, thank you for clarifying that.
downloaded it the other day again. I just updated it. So
Well, you had such trouble downloading it. We want to make sure you're okay with it.
Suck.
We'll go ahead and send you a link of Matt's tutorials. And get lost.
Yeah. I've watched those 3 tutorials about 100 times. And still,
Still can't understand his ass, huh? You know, actually, one of them he filmed while he was drinking.
and the thing is, he makes more sense than any other DaVinci tutorial I've ever watched.
Well, you know, that's the problem with tutorial
there it is.
videos. Is it always seems like you'll have that one issue that nobody covers. There'll be one stupid little thing and it just never comes up in anybody's videos and you're like, what the hell?
then you figure out, make your own video.
Oh, here we go. Update available. DaVinci Resolve 18.1.3.
Yep, I was.
Look at that.
Let's download that for some strange reason.
Why not?
Robin
Why
was
not?
using software.
Because
right?
it's not huge or anything. Let me see. 3.1 gigs.
Not enough. I would have used 4.7. I would have.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I have an update available too, and I just downloaded it a couple weeks ago. So they're always
Uh-huh.
updating.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
Just make sure you clear the cache first.
I want to learn how to use this so I can be smart like Matt.
He just downloaded it and Rob's talking about clear the cache.
Yeah.
What?
I said you just downloaded Resolve and Rob.
I don't
told you
have a 3 trillion trilobyte or whatever you got. What kind of internet do you have? It's downloading. It's 3.1 gigs. It's downloading.
Oh, that would have been done in about 2.2
yeah, I
seconds.
know, because I understand. Because you're
really?
magical.
Because I started downloading after you, and I just now finished.
Well, I have this Harry Potter type internet. It's
Yeah.
insanely quick.
Yeah.
You know, Frontier's about to go to,
I work for the
what
cable
was it?
company.
I think 2 gig now down here.
It's downloading. How the hell do I know if it's even downloading?
You know, I nearly said hi to TJ then when he was on the top.
What, Donald? What upload and download
Yeah,
speed
we're
do
all
you
going to
have?
say hello to TJ then. He's not in the chat.
Yeah, he's not actually here. He's supposed to be
So we'll
joining.
say hello to him anyway.
Let's do a speed test.
I remember when I showed Mike Nitro my internet that one day, he goes, holy fuck.
Why? What do you have?
On average, I have 1 gig speed, so on average I'll get about 960, 970 up and down.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like 10 times what I'm getting right now.
The slowest I'll usually get is around 940 up and down.
For what? Put that crap you put on the internet? What do you need?
Look, I can upload a 20-minute video to YouTube faster than YouTube can render the damn thing.
All right. I got 45 upload and 700 download.
Look, this is the thing, Bill. When you
That's
shot for
700
internet,
down is pretty fast, Tom. That's pretty impressive.
yeah, but see, Bill, when you shot
Stop bragging,
for,
Justin. I'm not listening
No,
anymore.
no, listen. When
I
you
bet
shot
he-
for,
I bet if I plugged directly into the modem, it'd be even faster, but I'm going over the Wi-Fi.
yeah, see, if I go over the Wi-Fi,
Yes.
I'll get about 400 up and down.
Oh, well, I have faster Wi-Fi than you.
I have Ethernet hooked up to my computer with the Ethernet switch that runs my laptop and some other things.
Oh yeah, you can hardwire to get a lot better speed.
I have the least expensive internet that you could buy from Comcast. Although that's not true. They just came out with some economy package, which is really slow. But I get like 60, 20, 60 down, 20 up, which is perfectly fine. Do you guys ever see problems with my video when I'm streaming on the internet?
Every time. I wouldn't get up for that, those kind of speeds. I wouldn't get out of bed.
Hi, TJ.
Never have.
Hey,
Hey, that's what's
guys.
funny because sometimes you have problems streaming, and I never have problems streaming. Look at this.
No, listen, when you're
Okay, how do
shopping
you
for
explain
internet, you got to
fixed face?
decide. You have to
So
decide.
he's
do you
really
want-
here now.
Yeah, we
wanna-
said his name too many times.
I spend
Yeah,
$47 a
I got
month.
my- I got my fresh cut. And he decided to join. Hey, well done.
He got his hair cut.
All fresh and so clean.
Yes, Justin, I wish I could rationalize paying for that internet. I am just definitely jealous of your internet.
Like I said, I had to decide: do I want enough internet for a small town? Or
What do
just
you
the one
what do you
house?
pay for that?
It's $150 a month.
Oh, gee, if you worked for a cable company, you wouldn't pay nothing.
Mine's $47 a month.
Yeah, and
yeah, but
your
if you
audio's
do-
always cutting out, your face is always turning red.
Yeah, I was gonna say his face keeps going red.
I think it always does that for some weird reason. I don't
Well, see, here Frontier does it in 3 different packages. You can do 300 up and down for 50, and then you can do 500 up and down for 100, and then 1,000 up and down for 150. So they go by 50 increments. That's the 3 packages they had when we called and got it.
I am not red.
Your face looks red to me.
Yeah, what's going on with this mic?
What? Don't start that. Don't start. I'll blow you guys out. Start that. How's it now? Can you hear me now? Jackass.
I remember that clip that who was the one? Tammy Jean showed that clip of them fucking with him about his mic. That shit was hilarious. He's like, by the way, I went back and watched the stream.
Oh God, I hate you all. All right, how is the volume on my mic right now?
Fine.
Who's
But now, sound good now?
For a Fisher Price mic, yeah.
Man, if I was in TJ's spot, I would be.
What is wrong with my mic?
that just don't look right, Uncle Bill. That's just oh.
Mana what to be do be? Mana what to be do? Phenomena. Anyway, I love you, TJ. How you doing today, buddy?
Oh, yeah. I like when he's coming down off of laughter. He's like,
Stop.
This is a perfectly good mic. I like my mic.
Like a car with a flat battery, doesn't he? When he's coming down off it.
Yeah, he is.
Did you get, Justin, did you get your video card yet?
Yeah, I already put it in.
Oh my God.
Did you?
Yeah, it's running really good. I
That's
just have
great.
to get the drivers on. That's the only thing I haven't done on it
That's great. What do you mean? You haven't installed? What? Wait. What was your? It was. What was your card before?
yet. It was a
1650.
Super, and I went to a 2060 Super.
What drivers you have to update? You still have the Nvidia package on there. What do you have to change?
I don't know. David and Sean said I had to update
No.
or check them.
No, the whole package you downloaded includes drivers all the way up to much newer cards. You're fine.
Yeah, I could have told you that, Justin.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, really.
you'd have been like, I would have went with the 8070.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
That,
yeah.
you know, first of all, it's not out yet. But,
Well, I'm just saying that's what Rob would have said.
450 is much
Bullshit like
better.
that.
The what one?
2060 Super is a fine card.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
And quite a bit faster than what you had, so it's a nice upgrade.
Yeah, I went from
The
4 to 4
4460
gigs
is
on
better.
to 8. Oh, shut up, Rob. You sound like Matt.
Well, make- check your BIOS.
Yeah, it's in the BIOS.
He sounds like when Matt's trying to be on Sean and David's level.
Oh look, I've not even liked JD's video.
Oh no. You gotta go back and like that.
I just have. I like how he's pointing out what the animal is. If you didn't know, that's a polar bear.
A polar
An
bear.
ostrich. And a giraffe.
A garage.
A garage.
A garage.
JD's not here to defend us.
Oh, great.
Him labelling the animals just in case we didn't know what they were.
Do we need to get TJ set up in the studio?
Yeah.
I know. Yes. Once we get that second bedroom in order, then I'll officially have a studio. But for now, I gotta do this.
And I got the laptop right there.
That's weird. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got a message that my default microphone changed.
So, not surprising with that internet.
What to do with it's got nothing to do with the internet, you whacked. No, I think there's a connection at the bottom.
Oh my god.
Loose.
Get a test with that microphone, mind.
Mana.
All the time, okay, here's my voice, here's my mic.
This is a good microphone, by the way.
Well, leave it alone now, give over.
Good camera, good microphone, good friends, good booze. Life's good.
Good booze.
And then there's Justin.
I was waiting for that one.
Everything he has sucks, but he's got great internet. What microphone you using, Justin?
My headset. My HyperX.
Oh, and you're
wireless
busting,
headset.
and you're making fun of my microphone. That's awesome. That is. Now you see. Now I understand this jealousy. Let me see. What do you got? Same thing I got, probably.
Blue
No.
Yeti.
I have a Yeti, a Blue Yeti, yeah.
So
Same
you have
thing.
matching mics.
No, he has the Blah Yeti. He got it from Wish.
What kind of camera do you have?
A Logitech 922, I think it is. If I remember.
Logitech Brio. Sorry.
Yeah. Is that why you're so red?
Yes, that's why I'm.
He looks magenta.
Magenta.
Just trying to give myself a little tan. That's all. Hold on.
When you look more sunburned.
Strawberry.
That's okay. Probably am sunburned. I was outside today. All right, here we go. Let's start up the G Hub here, and adjust my 4K camera. Hold on a second.
I like how TJ responded in the chat like an hour after everybody. was in there.
Everybody in the chat's left.
I gotta get my skin tone looking like Justin's. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay. Can I look any more? Wait, no, that's not it. We need a little more. That's not it. Let me see. How can I look?
How come everybody in the chat left?
Because we're boring the shit out.
Everybody's
We're
been
boring
popping
the
in
shit
and
out of them.
Everybody what?
Everybody's popping in and out.
This is our premium platinum coverage map, but this is consumer cellular's map.
Same reason you weren't here the last 2 hours.
Yeah, I was getting my hair cut. My hair's cut.
So you went and wasted money getting your hair cut to put a hat over it.
Well, I mean,
Ooh.
There you go. See, look at that.
Fuck it. Let my head breathe. I've been wearing a hat all damn day.
Put it back on.
I gotta let my follicles breathe, I guess.
You can see auto exposure. Let's turn that off. And
That's a cool little ship cruising through there.
This is Dominic's video.
Yeah.
Hey Dominic, I found some of your videos.
Oh, great. Thanks for that.
I've liked it.
What happened to Don? Why? How is Don just kind of left?
No, he's still here.
he's there. Can't you see him?
Muted.
He's mooted. Mooted. This is a cow.
He's mooted.
He's probably
I
still
like how
busy
you-
working.
I like how sometimes you can give TJ comedy gold and he just nothing. But then I'll say a booga wooga wooga and he flips the hell out. Literally, he comes on Paul's show one day, asked me to say something funny. I couldn't think of nothing, so I was just like a booga wooga wooga. And he freaking loses his mind.
I mean, like now.
Look at him.
Breathe, TJ, breathe.
I know.
Does that look better?
That bugger must have had some wugger in it just then.
Now you look like your kidneys are failing.
Oh, he's had a really bad fake tan.
Oh, Jesus. There he goes. Oh, my God, TJ. Oh.
Look. I'm so blue.
Oh, look, it's a Blue Man Group, TJ. Look, he's laughing so hard, you don't even see what you do. He's gonna have a heart attack, Jesus. TJ, dude, he's
Settle
got to
down.
be able to hold his breath underwater for like minutes.
Take a breath.
Because look how long he goes without breathing when he's laughing. His lungs got to expand like that. I bet he'd be a good rapper because he could just keep it going.
Breathe.
Got freaking Eminem lungs going over here.
TJ, you okay?
Okay, buddy? Look at the way he's looking at you.
That was good. That was good. That's funny.
He's like,
That's hilarious. Oh, goodness me.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Oh, me.
Come on, give us a game, Justin, with a bugger, wugger, wugger, wugger.
Please don't set him off again. Hey, Jesse, you haven't done Tim's voice for ages.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, God. Fantastic, Justin.
Dab it out, TJ. Dab it out.
I know.
Look at you.
I'd like to see him do it with mittens on.
Mittens. I mustard mitt.
What? You must what?
Mustard mitt. Okay, so
Mustard mitt.
mustard mitt. Okay, so there was this joke the other day. It said, "My wife threatened to leave me if I kept making silly puns about her dark yellow oven glove." Well, today I woke up and she was gone. I really wasn't expecting that. I must admit.
That is way too
Bill,
long to get for puns.
Bill's completely
Yeah.
speechless. You don't even know what to say to that.
'Cause That's funny.
Quiet down, you son of a bitch.
I'm glad you're happy.
I know. I know. I know.
Okay, Justin, why have you put the dabbing guy in the
Because I told TJ to dab it out.
Oh no, let's get that one on.
Why, it's a good video.
No, it's good.
I've even liked it.
Yeah, that's up my other channel.
Yeah, she liked it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Oh look, you kind of look normal colour now, Bill.
What's normal?
What is normal? I be normal.
Right, red.
I like a little color. Don't be racist.
I'd be normal. I'd be.
TJ, there's nothing normal about you.
I know. I know. Abby normal. Abby normal. I think there was a joke about that somewhere. Like
I think there is from a very famous movie.
I forgot how it went though.
It was Young Frankenstein, TJ.
Is that what it was?
It's Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's Frankenstein. And Herr Blucher. But yes, that's when he sent out Igor to go get a brain, and he dropped the one he was supposed to get, and he came back with one, and he put it in, and was from somebody named Abby.
Oh yeah, Abby normal. Abby normal. Abby normal.
Was that Marty Feldman, I believe? Don would know.
Yep. Marty Feldman. Yeah.
What was the question? I was distracted.
We were talking about Abby normal.
Mm-hmm. And I heard somebody say Dawn would know.
Oh.
What would I know?
Paul sent me a video of a jar of Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine Maraschino cherries.
Yeah, he sent me it as well.
He was very excited
that sounds
about
good,
that.
actually.
They sell them right at the liquor store I was just at. Said he's been searching for them. Yeah, they're on the shelf. You just gotta buy them.
Hey, TJ.
Hey, Justin.
If a midget walks up and smells your hair, is that considered sexual harassment?
I have no idea.
I don't think he gets it. I think Bill did, though. Bill had to take another drink on that one.
Of course I did. That's like Art saying he had to pay a hooker to go up on her.
Did you get that, TJ? He just did. I think it just kicked in.
It didn't. He's just laughing.
All of you check your private message.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
That's TJ gone again?
So Don, why are you an avatar this entire time?
That's funny.
I haven't been an avatar the entire time.
Pretty close.
I gotta use that. I gotta use that on somebody. That's hilarious.
Here's one for you, TJ. What's the difference between a
'Cause I'm at
dwarf
work.
and a midget?
What's the difference between a what?
Dwarf and a midget.
I don't know.
Very little.
Very little. That's funny.
That's cool, Justin.
Like, what are midgets so good at picking? Why are midgets so good at picking up girls?
I don't know.
They are amazing at small talk.
What?
They're amazing at small talk.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What do you call a one-legged midget with an eye patch?
I don't know.
Names.
Wait, what?
Names. You call them names.
M-A-I-M-E-D, maimed.
No, names. Like
a midget with
N-A-M-E-S. You'll call him
What?
names, all kinds of names. It's a dumb joke.
A midget with an eye patch?
Never
Never
mind.
mind. Never mind. It was just.
Oh, here. This is totally a TJ joke. What do you call a midget pigeon? A smidgen.
A smidgen.
Totally a TJ joke.
A smidgen. A midget pigeon. A smidgen.
Speaking of pigeon, have you guys ever eaten squab?
I don't think so.
How about you, Donald?
No. I raised pigeons when I was a kid, though.
Did you? To what?
They flew
To what?
away.
To what end?
I had a pet pigeon. I found a pigeon in a barn and kept it.
It's kind of sad. It's like having a pet rat.
We also had a pet blue jay for a while.
They're a bit nasty, blue jays.
Yeah, but he was pretty cool. But we ended up letting him go. He returned to the wild.
Return to the wild.
Still sounds sad.
He fell out of the nest when he was very little.
Well, as long as you birthed him and brought him back to life, that's pretty good. Then you set him free.
As long as he
Yeah,
what? Birthed them?
Yeah, because he fell out of the nest or whatever.
He wasn't in an egg.
Oh.
What do you think? He sat on him till you? Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, no, like
I missed school for 3 weeks because I didn't want to move out of the chair. I was sitting on him.
No, because like when a nest falls and you see the egg, like somebody will pick it up and put it under one of those heat lamps or whatever.
No, that's not what happened. He fell out when he was too small to fly, and the cats were coming after him, so we saved him. And we raised him, and we taught him to fly by taking him out and tossing him back and forth in the front yard until his wings got strong enough and he was able to fly. And then
With badminton rackets.
he'd go inside with us and he'd hang out. My uncle one time spent the night, came into town and stayed the night on the sofa and put all of his change on the coffee table.
Yeah.
So he woke up in the morning and Fred had free reign of the house and all of his change was missing because blue jays like shiny things.
Right.
And so he stole all of the money, all of his change off the table and
Uh-huh.
left Cheetos where he had stashed Cheetos, which Cheetos were his favorite food. So he didn't just
Yeah.
steal stuff; he traded.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a
So
pretty
how,
cool
how
bird.
did the blue jay like stash all his change in his mouth or whatever? Like how did
He'd pick it up piece by piece and fly it up, and we found it on top of a bookshelf.
Oh, so he like swooped down and picked it up and just flew away with it.
I'd pick it up and
How
fly it
much?
up.
How much?
He
change?
stashed it away and then he replaced it with cheese puffs or whatever. Cheese
Cheetos,
doodles.
yeah.
How much change was there?
I don't know. Maybe it was just whatever was in his pocket. It
Oh,
wasn't like a jar of change.
Oh,
It wasn't like the
Was it
bird
like
stole
tw-
$100 in quarters.
You know, it's
Oh,
amazing that
oh,
that bird knew how much cheese doodles you could buy with that much change. What's the going exchange rate?
You know, cheese puffs were pretty valuable to him, so
Yeah.
for him to leave the cheese puffs meant a lot.
Well, that was very thoughtful to leave some cheese puffs.
Yeah.
You've
Hey,
seen where
guys,
people will leave crows. They'll make friends with crows, and the crows will bring them stuff. Have you seen that?
I don't
No.
think so.
Yeah, if you make friends with crows, they'll bring you stuff.
Well, we don't have crows here, so.
And they'll protect the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see?
We have some crows
to
out.
be, like it would have to be like either the ducks or the ibises, one or the other, because we don't have crows.
You don't have crows or anything?
No, we
Jon,
just
Jon Snow the Crow.
have,
You don't have
John.
crows in Florida?
No, there's. Have you not seen a crow, Justin?
Yeah, but I just never noticed if we didn't have it.
Hey, Laura's gonna end.
Yeah, I
Oh,
need
that'll-
to end. I've got to go.
Okay then.
All right.
Why you just say that?
hi.
Why'd you have to message us? You couldn't just say that?
Because you were all chatting.
I'm gonna go over there and say hi to Paul.
Yeah.
Let's go over and say hello to